Thanks for coming by. We'll catch up with you down the road here.
Thank you all very much.
Thanks.
Anyway,
not once. Even when he was given the cue about Nancy, did he repeat her name? You know, right there at the end when he said something about Nancy, Buckmaster. Okay, so there were 3 people in that interview, right? There's Buckmaster, the guy that's like the show belongs to him.
But
He was the one that was, he was the one that was saying you can't speech. What are you doing? Right?
But right, he said that. He goes, well, you can't arrest somebody for just having conspiracy theories and all that. And that's when Nanos threw in the urinate, because he knew all that's legal. That's why he had to throw that in, even though he knows I haven't pissed and defecated in his fucking neighborhood, man.
Right, and then he told him something. What did he ask him about Nancy? And then he said, "Oh, all these people looking for Nancy or something like that." And then he doesn't even say her name, or he like brushes that comment off.
Yeah.
And he went on this interview. This interview was called "Sheriff Nano Says the Guthrie Case Remains Active." Not once did he say. What he ended up saying is pee and defecation remain active. And I put up little signs. That say no parking here. Yep.
Hey, Alex, can I just jump in real quick?
Sorry, Susie. Thank you. I'm going to hit the tree, but I'm listening. Go ahead.
No
Thank you,
worries.
Susie. Thanks for waiting. Go ahead, Susie.
I just want you to be aware of something that I think everybody stopped looking at. And just want to back up right before the first citation. When Troy was out front, they came up, they gave him a hard time about his toes being on the road.
I think that's when they gave him.
And he eventually he left because he was nervous. He didn't really understand. He called his girl. He left. That night, a tripod and a camera was put on the roof of the house. The next day, Troy went back. You were up in your apartment, which I think is hilarious. And Troy was down there that whole entire night. No sheriffs came, nothing. During that time, you noticed the tripod and the camera.
That's why they were mad, huh?
Troy came up the hill. You pointed out. We all see it. We're like, wow, that's weird. That's not been there before. And trust me, I sit on every live out in front of that house. I'm one of those lunatics. And
love it.
The very next day, 857's out there, and the Tesla guy pulls up, and he goes into the house. And next thing we all know, he's on the roof, right where the tripod and the camera is.
Interesting.
A couple minutes, sheriff comes up, tells 857, "You're good. Hey, you know, we're looking for Alex, blah, blah, blah." He calls you to let you know that they're looking for you. Juice was there maybe 3 minutes. You weren't even there. And all of a sudden, the police are there and you're all being arrested. I just really think, one, that was a distraction arresting you guys, because during that week after you guys were arrested, people that lived in the neighborhood were getting in touch with JLR saying that if they drove through the neighborhood, they were being stopped and told to go another way, not to be driving by the house.
Which is true.
Warren drove by the house the next night or the night after, but I think it was the next night, to check on the memorial. And they were not lights on, they were spotlights. They were bright lights on in that garage. Then the street was shut down for a short period of time. And then everything is good. Streamers can all come back, not a problem. We'll pick and choose now, you know, how long you can stay there. I wonder if anybody's driven by to see if that camera is still on the roof. And why was the camera on the roof pointed to Sue Ellen's house, in the house with all the construction? Why did they have a camera up that high on the roof filming what was going on at that house with the construction?
Hey, Susie, how about this? What if whether they heard it from us or not, maybe they started to look into those things? No? Maybe?
I think that whoever that guy in the white Tesla is, He's some kind of security, some kind of an investigator, some kind of person that's checking on all the video footage. And they wanted more footage up there of Sue Ellen in that house that everybody's so suspicious of, because everything came down hard and fast on you guys as soon as you saw that camera up there. And I'm telling you, DGL's been up there and videotaped, never saw a tripod and a camera. I mean, I don't know how many times you were up there. People would be looking at sunsets up there. That was brand new.
And Susie, it is that house, a smart home, got a man arrested, trespassed, and arrested.
Hey, Juanita, this is, nobody knows this. Tell people.
Well, I got this report that, like, thank God whoever sent it, and it came from legal. It came from within the government, not outside the government. A incident report where back in April 24th, I believe, a man was arrested up there by Alex's apartment on the house with all the no trespassing signs and the Bobcat. What happened is a female called in and said, I don't live at that house. That's my house, but I don't live at that house. I monitor it. So in other words, she's the one speaking over that. You know, when she tells people get off and all, that's the same person. And she said, I just noticed a man. Yeah, she said, I just noticed a man parked up here in the cul-de-sac in front of my house, and now I see him getting out of the vehicle, and she's going like step by step what he's doing, and then she says, now here comes a white Mercedes SUV to stand next to him. Now he's getting out of his vehicle, a gray Mitsubishi, and now he's walking right into my property, and now he's trespassing. And so then the police asked, do you want to trespass this individual? And she says, yes. And the individual then leaves. They did it. The license plate number that she had actually belonged to the white SUV, but she claimed that the gray SUV had that license plate. So that's why the law enforcement had the vehicles kind of confused. So they finally catch up to whoever that person was that was out there. And they went ahead and asked him to step out of the house so that he could, because they said he came out with a book with evidence, which kind of led to me then to think that it was that guy that was trying to show JLR that album.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And JLR didn't want anything to do with him because he thought he was a wackadoodle.
Right. Well, anyways, whoever this guy was, like, and there's a name. I have the name. He answers the door and he's like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're finally here. I've been calling you to show you this book." And so they use the tactic of, "Why don't you come out and show me the book over by my by the hood of my car?" So he comes out of the house with his little book, and then they went ahead and arrested him for trespassing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
There's definitely something up with that house at the top of the hill, and I think the Gutheries know it, and I think their security company knows it. There's absolutely no reason for them to put a tripod with a camera, and I've seen DGL's camera. It zooms in pretty hard and tight. Like he can be very far away, but he can get a great shot with his camera. And that was up, crystal clear. And that there was a camera up there. You saw it. You brought Troy up there. He saw Juice up there. He saw it. And the very next day, he's up on the roof. The security, the Tesla guy's on the roof again. 857 sees it. He's pointing it out to Troy out front, saying, "Hey, Tesla guy was up on the roof," and he's pointing it out to Troy. And within minutes, watch the live. There at the sheriffs are there, and Juice is getting arrested, and 857, and they get rid of everybody. They cleared the street, and then all of a sudden we've got lights on in the garage. The street's getting shut down. People are being told they can't go there. The memorial is gone. I just think there's something up with that camera, and I know that the arrests made everybody, like, we were all praying and watching, and everybody forgot about it. But I would be curious. Juanita, you're good. I'm sure you have a friend that has a different car that you can go for a ride. Somebody needs to see if that camera is still up on that roof. I just think something was going down, and you guys being there was just keeping them from being able to do what they wanted to do. So I don't know. It's been really bugging me, and I thought, I've got to get on one of these lives, and I really didn't want to. But
Oh, well, I'm glad you did, though. I'm glad you did.
Well,
We're not here to judge anybody. We love everybody's opinions, and you know what I mean. You don't even have to show your face. You're good here, Susie.
oh God, this time of night, it's 4 o'clock. It's 4:30 in the morning where I live.
Oh shit!
the advantage
No
of
one's seeing my face at 4:30 in the morning, except
the
for my
advantage of
husband.
having- the advantage of having AARP is that you get this like little rental passes that are really nice.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, it's been really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's going to be gone. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There's something really in touch base. I don't know about anybody else in the chat, but there was a night that somebody came up and wanted to talk to Troy offline. And when he came back, he was pretty bothered. Like whatever he said that night, he was really bothered, and did have something to do with Sue Ellen. He wanted so bad to tell us, but because he has a lot of integrity, he gave this person his word and he didn't. I would just want to find out myself, Alex, what that might have been, because that might be a connection to why that camera is facing Sue Ellen.
So he never told me. He has a lot of integrity. He said he never. I never.
But guess what?
Oh.
There's this software that goes ahead and takes out all the noise, and clears up the audio. And I got a pretty good ear of what he said.
Oh.
All right, well, share that with Alex privately offline. But I'm just curious if that has anything to do with why that camera is up there. There's something up with that lady. She was too passionate. She was, I went to the, she's an old lady. She's afraid. No, she was an old lady that in the dark, that she's so terrified of you, that she's out there harassing you in the dark on her 2 little feet. I mean, my mom she's a tough nut. She's 87 years old and she doesn't take crap from anybody. But at the end of the day, if she was scared, she sure as hell wouldn't be out at the end of the street giving shit to somebody. I mean, I don't care about your tattoos and how big you are. That wouldn't have scared her per se. But this one was too passionate about getting rid of everybody. Why? Why are you carrying rocks in your wheelbarrow down the hill, old woman, and dumping them and, potentially injuring your frail old lady skin, putting out dead cactus on the side of the road, and then going around the neighborhood and have everybody bring their doggy bags from their poop bags so that she can dump them on. I mean, there's something really advanced with her behavior that just, I don't know, the camera facing her house and all that nonsense. It needs to be looked at. That's all.
You got to echo. Turn down the TV, Michael, and turn up your streaming.
Well, it's like that time it wasn't me.
No, you're good.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go so that I can actually get some sleep.
Thanks for pointing that out, though. Those are a lot of things that probably is a lot on my mind that kind of slipped through. But you're right,
I just didn't want us to be so distracted because a lot of things happen. I watch all the streams, so I see JLR saying people are being told not to drive by the house. Go to work another way.
Yeah.
This is a woman that goes to work at like 2:30, 3:30 in the morning, and she's like, "What?"
Right.
Now they're shutting down the road for a little bit of time. The only other thing that I can think of that you guys were talking about at that exact time that they were getting nervous, and it would be the reason they would shut down the road and make people go another way, is you guys were talking very heavily about the sprinkler system broken in the front and that septic tank in the front of the house.
True.
And those were the only 2 things but both of those 2 things were constant conversation, and they didn't like it. So God bless you. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for 857. I'm praying for Troy. I'm praying for Miss Juanita. I'm praying for all the streamers that have to try to continue this story. They can dress it up any way they want. At the end of the day, you guys are trying to keep a story alive, and they're trying to make it go away.
Thank you.
All right. God bless you. Take care.
Have a good night.
All right. Bye-bye.
What a sweetheart. What's up, Michael? How you doing, brother?
Hello. Alex, how you doing, man?
How you doing, man?
Pretty good. I just want to let you know something. I've been listening to what's been going on about you, Juice, and all them. Well, I do a lot of news media here in Georgia, And I was following a case a couple months ago, the Natalie Jones case of a little Pete car come up missing. And we got on that hot. We finally found the car, but didn't find her. But anyway, they arrested me for the same thing that they got you for. But let me tell you something. It's not going to go very far in court. Plus, I sued the county for public nuisance. That's the exact thing that they got me for. And, you know, I wasn't doing no filming on the property. And here's the thing: it was a county cop GBI cover up, and me and one of my buddies, we got the car, and we put them on it 2 or 3 times my barn, and they go and get it. But my buddy on his company went and took it to the police station, and they arrested him for getting the car because they thought he was hiding the car the whole time. But that ain't what it was. But they got for filming across the street. This car was in kudzu vines, pushing kudzu vines, man, and they got across the street for filming public nuisance. And I took it to court. Yeah, you got to go to the protocols, but we beat it. Then I turned around and sued the county, and I'm doing pretty good now. So,
God bless you, Michael. Hey, and all you're doing was fighting a good fight.
You have all rights to do what you're doing. You're not bothering nobody. You're not in nobody's way. I mean,
I'm not pissing and shitting in the neighborhood.
You know, the county. I mean, they're mad because everybody on this live stream, like Jacob and all y'all, is knowing more than what they know.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's funny, yeah. That's why it's almost funny. What was it? Juanita said, don't interrupt them or they're fucking up. Right. You know, like, no need to talk about it because they're doing it all on their own. Like, we don't even have to.
That's right.
It's kind of funny, really.
And then I always say, too, like, I like to get the foot off the gas because right now we need to sit and watch. Okay. So, like, we just delivered a really good surprise for them. Now let's watch and see what the reaction is, because sometimes that tells more than anything else.
See, you understand that part. I love it, Juanita, because that's how we get results. Sometimes we go about things in a different way. People, you shouldn't do it. You know what? I'm going to keep doing it, because sometimes you just get answers out of certain things. You know what I mean? And in different ways that you might have expected. You know,
Alex, like that lady. Remember that came and told us Nancy's not here. She's very far, far away, and she pointed towards the mountain. 2 neighbors. You know what? That still runs through my head all the time. The fact that she said that, but she said that when we pushed her like into that corner, not pushed her, like with the conversation, how we were like so bringing up facts back to her, and so she got so frustrated that I think it slipped out. I do. I really think that she just got so upset that she just finally, like, you know, she's just not here. She's really far away. She's far, far away. And she pointed with her hand north. Yeah, she did point. Hey, Michael, did they arrest you for public nuisance too?
Yes, sir. They arrested me for public nuisance.
That's when they arrested you. So were you already on there? Were you like a target for them already? Like they were already going to come get you?
Yeah, exactly. But let me tell you, when it went in front of the judge actually laughed at the DA in the state. I'm talking about. But see, here's the thing: it's not the point that I knew the judge. It's the point that it was crazy. I mean, it was my rights. I wasn't on nobody's property. Matter of fact, I was on a friend of mine. I was on a friend of mine's property. He gave me permission, me and another news streamer, to stream from there. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy. I mean, they were wasting their time. They wasted the state's money. We cranked the jury up, dude. We cranked it up. They want to spend their money, make me spend my money. I'm going to make
You went to the box?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So they still thought they never stopped, huh?
Yeah, I cranked up. I had a 12-man jury and all 12 people. So this is crazy.
That's awesome. Good for
I
you.
love it. I love hearing that.
Hey,
Yeah, good
Michael,
for you,
did they
man.
try to plead with you before going to trial?
Yes, they did. Don't do
Disturbing the
it.
peace.
Don't do it.
No.
Don't.
Oh, I'm not. But what did they give you? Disturbing the peace or something? Or what were they offering?
Public nuisance, but here's the thing. The bondman that bonded me out was real good friends. The judge was a friend of mine, but they didn't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Allegedly.
I actually look over at the DA and said, why are we here in this courtroom? I mean, come on. I mean, they want to hear real stuff. They don't want this petty stuff.
Exactly.
They don't have time for that. Just like the judge said, look, we don't have time for this petty stuff. We want real cases. We want real criminals, you know.
And Michael, one of the things that was like, it's even though it's not a good, it wasn't good that it happened to this kid that got swatted by cyber criminals, is what they are, those that watch YouTube and do the swatting of streamers are cyber criminals. Hi, Nikki. And but you know, it just happened now. So it's amazing that it just shows that Nanos has no idea that he was listening to cyber criminals, then and claiming that, oh, his reports are way up. They're up to 100 now. It used to be 5 or 6. Now they're 100. Well, if he would have investigated the calls, because the deputies told the guys, when I went back to calling the reporter, the person that made the report, there was no answer. Sometimes the phone wasn't even, the phone number they gave him was actually no good. And it's on all of the police.
If you think this is funny, the car I'm telling you about, it's a car. I mean, this car you can see anywhere. This Natalie Jones case. You can go pull it up. I mean, over here in Georgia. But anyway, it's a pink car. You can't miss it, okay?
What do you mean? It's a cop car? I don't get it. It's a cop car, or what is it?
Oh, it's a lady. She came up missing in a car, Natalie Jones.
Oh, I remember that case. I thought you were talking about your case. Gotcha. Okay.
But anyway, the cops took this car to the sheriff's department and washed it. Why would you take it to the sheriff? We got pictures, dude. We got pictures. Well,
the first thing they did? The first thing they did?
Yeah, they did.
Wow.
And it's still, the case is still not been solved yet. I know she didn't kill herself. I do not tell you that.
You didn't say it again?
She didn't go off and kill herself. I know that.
Well, they haven't found her, or they only found her car, you said, right?
They found her.
Oh, gotcha.
Found the car where I told the sheriff's department that the car was originally sitting at in a freezer with ice on her.
The car?
No, I found the car.
Her body? No, but
her body in a deep freezer.
Wow.
Then they took her car to the sheriff's department and washed it and washed all evidence off of it.
So why'd they say it was a suicide? Did they say it was a suicide? Obviously not.
It was a homicide.
Of course. Why did I say you said suicide earlier? Definitely a homicide. And whose house did they find it in? If they didn't solve it.
At an abandoned house in a field.
Abandoned house.
Yeah, at a field. In kudzu vines. But see, here's the thing. They said, well, that car's been sitting there this whole time. We've been looking for about 3 or 4 months for this, okay? If a car sits in kudzu vines for 3 or 4 months, it'll have a spot where the wheels were sitting.
Right.
There was no spots. Okay, I'm not dumb. I'm way far from being dumb. So
you don't sound dumb at all.
And,
the cops probably thought you were dumb too.
Yeah, they thought I was crazy. But here you go. When you go and when you find a case, when you find a car like this, and it's to be suspect to be a homicide, and they saying this car's been sitting in these kudzu vines for 4 or 5 months. Man, with a body in it, which I don't think it was a body in it, because there'd be birds flying all over it. It was so hot today, it'd be decomposed and be stinking.
Sure.
All these buzzers and these things be all over the car, where it wasn't.
Right.
Okay. And it was a crazy. And then they got on to me because we kept filming across the road now from where the car was parked. Where it was, we was making news stories about it.
Right.
And at the sheriff's department, you got a 911 center, okay, along with the sheriff's department. But we were sitting back at the 911 center filming what we seen the car being washed by inmates inside that jailhouse. And so we sent it, car, but
it's cutting out a little bit, Michael. Michael, it's cutting out a little bit. Hold on.
Even the jury laughed at the DA. Even the jury laughed at the state. Why are y'all wasting my time? They don't understand what the juries get paid a day.
Right. Shitty.
Yeah.
But there's still, like you said, all the resources they had to use to do all. I mean, it's just too much, man.
Yeah. They confiscated my cameras and stuff like that, but I got them back.
Good.
Yeah, I got all my stuff back, but I had to wait till the trial was over.
Damn.
And then when I sued them for the time that I lost in my work, because that's what I rely on as my monies and pay my bills with payment.
Like we all do, right? Our livelihood, whatever it is.
Yeah, like Fox and all them. They didn't say nothing to them when they came down there and streamed. So why they pulling me out?
They did it for free. Yeah. Fox, all that, they did it for free.
Yeah.
They donated their time, right?
Oh yeah, right. Somebody still got to pay them.
Do you have any ideas on that case? What was her name? Natalie what?
Natalie Jones.
So do you have any ideas on who you might think did it, or are you still kind of eyeballing the case?
Well, there was a guy. His name is he was arrested, and he was
cutting out a little bit. Say it again.
This guy.
Michael, all we heard was he was arrested, and then what?
The guy was arrested for some drugs and stuff. They went and raided his house and stuff, and the DA wanted Natalie Jones to testify again because they were separated and not making it out and all. So
before I got you.
And then Natalie went to a clubhouse party and never made it back from the clubhouse party.
What's a clubhouse?
A clubhouse party is where there's a clubhouse on the lake. You having fun,
cool.
With your friends and stuff like that. It was definitely a homicide because, for one, Natalie didn't do drugs because I knew Natalie. I went to school with Natalie Jones.
Wow.
And we did I'm talking about we did everything. I got a big $high drone. I flew drones over that area. I mean, this car, that's how I found this car inside that barn.
How far was the car?
I flew my drone where that car, I originally reported the car inside this man's barn at pasture. It was right on the road because having water around here. And everybody thinks, well, we're going to get having car. Okay, well, when the got for the last time her phone, or the car. Okay. The car.
The sound is going in and out.
Yeah,
but we heard some really good shit, but then it was getting cut out. Oh, we heard, where did it stop at, Nikki? You were telling us. I was trying to read your lips because it was like it was. You right when I asked you, it was about how far the car was, but then you started to say something. No, I forgot. I started.
From where the car was found, and where I found the car was like 2 football fields. Okay.
And what'd you say about the car was in a barn?
The car was in a barn, shut up, and my drone picked it up. I was going around, because I was going around every one of these, every one of these houses is close. That was where they said she was last. Her phone pinged last.
There's real boots on the ground right there, Michael. That's what's up. Hey,
I thought they might shoot my drone down, because I want to tell you something. There's some bad people over here, man. That bunch of cowboys. You know what I'm saying? They don't play that crap.
They'll shoot it out of the air.
Yeah.
Hey, here's my question. When you got arrested for the public nuisance, it was for this case too?
Yes.
That's amazing. That's crazy. So maybe you were getting too close to something, because you're the one who told them where the car was.
Yeah.
Well, you found it, and they should have been looking at you as a hero. Like, at least you found their car.
They didn't go check on it. That car was moved once they called the divers down. That goes in the water and look for stuff like that. Once the divers got close, because where the car was parked at, there was over the hill, there was a pond. Okay. The divers that was their next place to dive, within that pond. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And then once they got close there, the car all of a sudden showed up.
Did she get dropped off at that house, the clubhouse party?
She drove her car
to there. So so how did her car leave there? She'd left then?
Here's the thing. We don't know, and they don't know, but I pretty well think she got killed in this county. Because look up this Jonathan Lawrence. This Jonathan Lawrence is involved in it. He was involved. That's the guy's name that I was thinking. He laid a plot on the FBI in jail on the cell phones. It was a big drug case. Jonathan Lawrence. It's still a big thing around here.
How about this? So where the body was found in that abandoned house or in the freezer, how far was that from her car and from that party, the clubhouse party?
Okay, well, I originally found the car in that barn.
And it was moved when they did find the car then?
Yes.
What? So whose barn was it? That was an abandoned barn?
Well, it was a barn they still looking at the property owner. Yeah. They got back, but they hadn't actually arrested them.
But that's crazy, because you said you found it with the drone parked in that barn. You reported it. They never even went and looked at it. And then it moved again, and that's where it was found?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
And then they washed. What the fuck?
Look, there's been people saying that this deep freezer was on back of this dude's truck. Yeah. I mean, it's weird, man. It's weird. You just got to go read up.
Responsibilities.
It's weird. I'm telling you, the cops, the county cops, and the GB, and the investigators down here, it's just like that dude that's in Tucson, Arizona.
Right. Nikki, what's up, Nikki? Thank you for your patience. Michael had me intrigued over here. I love hearing this. Not only does it's because he's going through some shit that we're kind of going through, but at the same thing is repeated and just.
I'm just letting you know, bro. Look, don't take no plea deal.
Never.
Because all they're going to do is laugh about it. And all
cutting out again. Go back a little bit. It's cutting out, Michael. Go back up when you were.
All said done, get you a suit after the case is over with.
Yep.
Because you, somebody saying 850, has his case been dismissed?
Supposedly, but I don't know if you heard what Juanita said. Is they vacated her parking ticket and they gave her a public nuisance.
See, I knew it. Oh, sorry.
No, you're actually sorry.
I said that in my show, but I didn't want to make it law, because I thought it was she got a second one, and I said she's gonna bring everybody there as a witness. She's subpoenaing everybody.
Oh yeah, the FOIA request is just ongoing. Yeah, ongoing.
I'm having a subpoena party.
I love it. I'm so proud of you.
Anybody else want a subpoena? I'm like the new.
Sure, I'll be there if they can send a plane for me. I got it.
You get a car, you get a car. I'm like, you get a subpoena, you get a subpoena, you get a subpoena.
You get a subpoena. Oprah handing out subpoenas. That's funny. What were you saying, Michael?
I got a drone. This is no joke. I got a drone. I was going to show Jacob. I was going to demonstrate it to him. I can set a 12-ounce Coca-Cola on top of my drone, and it'll pick it up. Yes.
That's it.
I can put a 12-ounce can of Coca-Cola, and that joker will raise up.
Oh, you have the delivery attachment to your drone, huh?
They doing, hey, look, they doing door dashes with them things now.
Well,
Yeah,
Amazon's
right.
starting to do some of it too.
That's nice.
They're doing door dashes. Amazon is trying to get one now where they'll start delivering Amazon packages.
They get it here.
Amazon can, maybe then the cops can get one to pick up the guys that are stealing the packages from the porches.
You know? Now they're going to start stealing the drones.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah, I bought my drone from a guy that used to be in the military, Alex. He retired from the military, and he didn't have no. When he,
That's awesome.
yeah, when
Yeah.
he
What branch?
he didn't have no place to fly it, so
What branch? What branch of the military was he in?
he was in the Navy.
Nice.
This drone, I have to get permission to fly it, get airspace.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how high it goes.
Big or why? Because it goes so.
If you fly a drone over 600 feet, you got to get drones. You got to get fly space.
Right.
Okay.
Oh,
You're actually into the aviation, and you know what? Trespass doesn't count on drones because it's legislated by the aviation law, not
Right.
by property law.
so aviation law can still get you a charge, but it's not through the criminal court.
Well, no, I mean, if a plane passes over your house, is Sue Ellen gonna get them for trespassing?
Right? She'll just throw shit at it.
This drone has got it'll fly almost 17 minutes of flying time on one battery.
17 minutes of flying time. Is that good or oh, that's not good. That means you have 17 minutes and it's a wrap. So it's heavy duty.
This drone takes so much power, man. I wish they'd make a bigger battery for it. And he said they don't.
I think they're starting. Oh, you're right. They don't. What's up, Andrew? Good to see you, brother. I see, Andrew. I see you've been making moves on X lately. I see you, man.
Hi, Andrew.
You've been putting shit out there. I love it.
Some stuff yeah.
That's journalism, man. There's no rules to it, man. It's journalism, man.
I was watching JLR.
Michael is cutting in and out again. I don't know what certain angles your phone. You froze. Oh, wait. There you go.
I was watching
There you go.
JLR. I was watching JLR the other day. He was in South Florida for getting death threats.
Death threats?
That's part of this life, man.
That's crazy.
That's
Sucks.
part of the cyber criminals that I'm
Look how
talking about.
long he's been going. Look how long he's been dealing with it, too.
I know.
He has thick skin and he's a strong dude because I see what he goes through. And I don't even know how he's dealt with it for this long, you know? And you know what? Not to even like put salt on it, like He owns his home. Like, in other words, he could have quit a long time ago, guys. He does this because he loves doing what he does. And it's pretty simple. People say, oh, he's doing it because he's getting the money. Dude, that came already on its own. I don't know why people are worried about that.
Oh, hey, Alex, did you hear where he's going for 4th of July?
A concert? I think, isn't he going to a concert?
To DC. Remember, I told you I won the bet. Yay. I said he's going to DC because of the 250th year anniversary. And you said,
because
oh,
you
yeah,
said
he likes
really
that stuff.
good call, because I wouldn't have even known. But when you said that about him, that's kind of one of the things that he would have been on top of. You're right.
And you said, oh, yeah, he likes that stuff.
You know, I forgot who it was during this case. Someone had bet me money on the NBA, and they were like $10, and I was like, no, OKC's taking this shit all the way again. I lost that shit. So one day I'm looking at my phone, and I'm like, you got a Cash App request for $10. I'm like, who the fuck's asking me for fucking money? And then I looked at it and said basketball bet. I was like, son of a bitch. Had to pay him.
You're gonna gamble with Thanos?
Yeah, I know. I know that sounds terrible because I don't even gamble. But hey, $10. I was like, you know what? I was almost for sure okay. No, I fucking blew it. JLR Army, that's right. JLR, man. People say so many bad things about him. It's like I find only good things. Say it again.
I was going to bring my drone out there. I was going to bring my drone out there one day and meet up with you guys, and I'll show you what it'll do.
You can tell us exactly what's on the roof.
Nano would get mad if I might find something.
I know. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
he wants to solve it.
That camera, that camera that girl wanted to see if it was still up there. I guarantee you to pick it up.
Which camera?
To take the drone up to the tripod and go, no, knock, or what? Nanu, like,
hey, Michael, can you
like
talk?
Mork and Mindy, nanu.
Can you, what's the word? Can you talk back and forth with people on a drone?
Yes.
That's sick.
It's infrared. It picks up. It's infrared, and it will pick. If your body heat, it'll pick up your body heat. These cops up here they pay me to use my drone, man. These city cops.
We lose. No, can you talk? Like, let's say you're flying the drone and I fly it right by Nikki's face. And I'm like, can I say, hi, Nikki? And she can be like, who the fuck are you? No? Oh, I don't know. That was a dumb question, I guess.
No, they do got them that you can do that. But
really?
Yeah. See, the city cops here, they pay me to use my drone when they're looking for somebody out in the woods.
That's tight. That's tight. Hey, and I like the drop-off thing. So you could do like nefarious shit with that, because you could go and can you just drop it to somewhere? Just like drop it. Like the clock.
Oh, Joe, I can fly that drone around your house. You won't never hear it.
That's tight. That's tight. And get all the
only way that you can hear that drone if you know for a fact that drone is coming to that spot and what you're listening for. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's not life happening. You're not just going to catch it. Right.
And you can pick it up on your cell phone. It picks up infrared. See, it have picked up that blood on her front porch.
I bet. And Mark had his drone. He got some really good footage over there too. But you can imagine his drone.
Yeah. I still believe Nancy is around within the proximity of that home.
A lot of us, man, still feel that way. I mean, not everybody, but a lot of us do,
I think this is my thinking. Tommaso and Annie. They're always on my mind for some stuff.
A lot of it's been like, of course, everybody's back and forth, but the more that we're hearing about Nanos on just how, of course, we knew he was faulty, but it's getting worse and worse. We're like, of course, he's going to say they're cleared if he's covering something up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't. Why aren't they're not even at home for the past few weeks?
Is it true that Savannah said she's leaving the show again?
I think she was just gonna go to do her Wordle thing. You know, right? Am I wrong or no? Nikki, do you know?
I
think
was reading.
she signed a $24 million deal for the Wordle.
Wow.
I don't know about that one, if she's going to leave the other show.
So I don't know if she's leaving the show. That's crazy, but that was a nice little $24 million pickup.
I can't
Sure
believe
was.
dogs out there, man.
That what?
Why didn't they got cadaver dogs?
They
Yep.
have connects. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why hadn't they brought them out?
I want cadaver dogs. That's what I think needs to be done. Just because, you know, just to walk up and down the streets. Not if we don't even have to go on private property. Just walk up and down each side of the street.
That's right. And that same thing that you have, Alex, I got one of them. One of them,
P10?
one of them P10s.
Yeah.
Because I go to the races and stuff, like that NASCAR race up here.
Oh, gotcha.
Get out and take a shower in it.
Yeah, that's not some of those. That's right.
But Michael, do you have a Pringles can?
No.
Or a dog leash, or a dog leash, or a machete.
But yeah, I just want to tell you, man, keep your head. Y'all to tell Juice the same thing, man.
I will, man. I invited him. It would have been nice for him to hear your story, because you know because he's real. I'm strong, and I know I'm going to be okay. But for Juice, I don't know. We all kind of feel for him because he shouldn't have got that.
And as far as this excuse me for saying, as far as this bullshit that you throw that cop down, no, that cop fell down himself because I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, he said it though. Finally, in the police report, he wrote
Michael,
that.
You want to come down to Arizona and have another lawsuit?
It don't make a damn me. I'll bring my drone that way. I'll
Throw down. Come on. Come on. We got some great food over here waiting for you.
Great food. Come here. You can stay at my house, Michael.
I don't need no cactus, okay? I got plenty of that.
Right? Where are you at? Georgia, right?
Georgia.
Georgia.
Bring us some sweet tea from Georgia, will you?
Hey, my wife can make some good sweet tea.
Nikki, touch on me. Where are we at with the case? What's up with the ransom notes?
Dude, so
Yeah, I'll ask you about that.
I think that definitely I read the Fox what they think of it, and I read it on my thing today, and I looked it up, and they're saying that they had analysts that decided that every single ransom letter that has come out is all false. They're all fake.
Not two of them.
I can't trace the IP.
Thank you.
Nikki.
That's Fox News.
Nikki,
Yeah, honey.
I want. Do you remember the part where the ransom note writer says he will take as soon as the deposits gets made and he can see it's in the account, he won't touch it, and he will release the information to them, but he won't touch the Bitcoin account until there's an arrest, because anybody that claims like the $1 million reward money will be dead. They will kill them. And so he says he's not touching any of that money until he makes sure that they are arrested, because they're going to kill whoever gives that information up.
You think that's strong? Is that what they're trying to say, Juanita? Or no?
Yeah,
that's what I wanted to ask Nikki. Do you remember that part?
Yeah, I do remember that part.
And what did you think about it?
Could they just be being scary? Could they just be being intimidating? They're just intimidating at this point.
But they're also taking a lot of chances. Why is it?
That's what I'm thinking.
12 emails from one person. They still don't know how to fucking track that shit. That makes no sense.
No. And all these other places are talking about they had them analyzed and this, that, and the other thing. And I think that they're trying to be scary. That's just my assumption, because they're trying to scare them into not doing it. That's just me.
What? Not doing
for
what?
the Bitcoin, to not go grab it, because it's scaring the heck out of them, because they're afraid that they're going to be killed.
I believe that it will be killed.
You
I
do?
believe that anybody that turns in information will be killed. Yes, absolutely.
Dude,
Hey,
that's crazy.
the person
No, I mean,
that's
not
sending all
you,
these
but that's
letters and
crazy.
stuff, he must be pretty smart. Got one of these IP scramblers, if you know what I'm talking about.
Something
Yes.
because he's gotten away with it this long.
Because
But
they
why would
can't
he-
trace it. They can't trace it. They scrambling the IP addies. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is that the way that they're going about producing this notes, it takes somebody that knew and understood how the media works with their web information. Or mail or email process. That the way that it works is that it's not even theirs. Okay, they have a company that is servicing that for them. Okay, so what happens is when you write to a media company, it goes to this other company, a third party or maybe fourth party, and then they go ahead and disseminate it over to this other entity, and then that entity. So actually, the IP is being scrambled by the media itself, because they're the ones that are, before the mail gets to them, it goes through 5 different points.
Yeah.
And so
Wow.
somebody had to understand that in order to send those notes to TMC, to the local stations, KVOA and KOLD. Okay. And I didn't even know that. Once I heard that, I started looking into it and I go,
Yeah.
oh my God, there it is. Yes, they don't even own the infrastructure in which that email travels to them.
5 entities.
That's nuts.
That is nuts.
Which could be 5 or 6 IP addresses altogether. And one of them is even international. So actually it goes over and it shoots up to some other place, India, or one of those call centers, one of those call centers, data centers, and then they go ahead and then send it back to the States.
It's just, wow. I'm just like shocked.
So KOLD and TMZ, they all have that same process on
Through this, it was an NPR package that they bought for everybody, like to, how like in order to get a real good price, they'll go ahead and try to sign up as many people as they can to that service. So that's what they did. And so NPR is usually, they normally get like, that's like the person that tells them what to say, what to report. It's the NPR entity. NPR is really in charge of it. So we really only have one media source, and then they go ahead and just distribute their narrative down to everybody. That's why you see those big screens where you have like all these reporters saying the same thing. Have you seen those? When people put a compilation of all the news media reporting on a subject, but they're all saying the same identical thing at the same time.
What about what Chris, interview room, Chris?
Como?
What's his last name?
Oh, Chris McDowell.
Yeah. He was saying, I think day before yesterday or yesterday, he was saying that even if they had several IP addresses, that he thought that there was definitely a way that the police, any of, that's law enforcement that deals with computers, that they could get through those IPs.
Well, and again, the IPs that everybody is seeing
are
IPs that are part of the media or the entity that they have hired to manage that communication for them.
Now I understand. Yeah. So
it's not like coming directly into their station. It goes and bounces around.
Yeah.
Hey, you had mentioned about the IPs. I got a buddy of mine that does that forensic stuff for the GBI, and he told me, because he's following that stuff too, and he told me that if he's got an IP scrambler, if you know what that is, hooked up to his computer, there's no way it's going to track back to his computer.
No, exactly. And especially when it's not only his IP, but it's their own company IP that's scrambling it all the way around.
Oh, I got it.
Yep, now I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. You would think TMZ, the ones who like to break news all the time, that they would at least have some kind of safeguard. I guess not.
Ain't that guy named Harvey? What's that guy named Harvey?
Harvey.
I think he just wants to be on the spotlight all the time. You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
Do you
Why
think?
all of a sudden this is going to TMZ? Why don't they send this to Fox? Why don't they send it to CNN? I know they got their email. I mean, come on now.
Why did they pick TMZ? Is my question.
They picked KLD first. That's what I heard was they sent it to KLD, but they didn't get any traction with them, so they sent it to TMZ.
Right. KLD.
Oh, gotcha.
And KLD didn't.
Harvey, he's paranoid. He gets paranoid.
You don't find that strange about that guy pulling up, Alex, Juanita, you guys, all of you, you don't find it strange? I'm still stuck at the guy with the black car that flipped his phone over at the very beginning of this, and there was a different language coming out of that phone, and he drove up to 857 and he said, TMZ, make me famous.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm not TMZ.
And then didn't they already, somebody already kind of connected him to the guy that was with the insect termination company that was carrying that can coming out of Nancy's house, but he said he was actually doing the spraying at the neighbor's house because
they connected him to them.
They said that he's got the same face. Yeah, somebody
the same face, but it's
who is this long guy that Nancy's supposed to have at his house, her house?
The which one? The one
that's taking care of the yard. And
yes, he came like in a truly Nolan Terminator truck, a yellow truck with the bugs all around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he was using bugs.
He had like gloves on.
Yep.
So everybody was all interested. And then he said that this is where he saw Nancy all the time down here taking the trash out.
Yeah.
And then he said she couldn't walk very well, but then he said she walked just fine.
He contradicted a lot of what was said about her physical.
You've been carrying on with this case a while. Now, this guy comes up to her doorbell cam, and all of a sudden, is he supposed to walk to the back where the door was already open? Was it? Didn't they say it was not forced entry?
We don't know. They didn't say that. They just said immaculate.
The back light was broken.
Well, no, wait, they did. Michael's right. They did say that no door was forced open.
Right.
She left him unlocked, or
so that's no forced entry.
Right.
Well, you know what I remember out of when they would show.
Someone brought up forced entry, they said we can't speak about that. But
that's what I thought.
Maybe
I heard the same thing you heard, Alex, that they wouldn't speak about it.
If you guys go back and look at the videos where they had like little clips of Nancy and what she would do like in her home and with her friends and the games, you know, when they did the interview around her house.
Yep.
Right.
There was, I just remember specifically when they were sitting around the table playing that game, there was a good view of the door right behind Nancy, and she had the key stuck on the deadbolt on top.
Left them there.
He remained through all the interviews, and that's the thing that I remember well. And then my mom used to do that too until I finally told her, like, then your locks don't. You're not protecting anything. Then if you're leaving the key for somebody to get out of the house.
Well, Alex, who is this lady that's been giving everybody problems about the poop and all this stuff next door?
Sue Ellen. Oh, the other one, the gem lady. The gem wife. Yeah, Allison McGraw.
Somebody around there knows something.
Yep.
Well, the gem lady's the one that pulled up to Alex when he got arrested and said, "Guess you didn't learn. Guess you didn't learn." But she did.
You're a waste of life.
But then Alex's signal became scrambled. The minute she pulled up, his signal started going into like a scrambling motion, which is when you get that little the little wheel thing, the buffering.
Right.
Really what crossed my skin is they put up, when it first started, they put up crime scene tape. Then they took it down, then they come back and put it up again. That don't make sense.
But when they came back, that's when they kicked the media out. Remember, it was a period where they threw everybody out, like go
Yep.
back several yards, and
Yep.
that's when JLR said everything went dark. JLR was in Florida, and he said everything went dark. I no longer know what's going on with Nancy's investigation. And then the next thing you know, you see him at the airport heading to Tucson
Yep.
because there was nobody transmitting out of that area anymore. And then when he got there is when he realized they had pushed everybody back.
So do you think, can I ask this question? Do you think that, so what I've understood is if you have a jammer in your car, it becomes a ghost car. So do you think that that
Correct.
lady has a jammer in her
I do.
car or her purse?
If anybody's going to have a jammer, it's going to be them.
That's what I would think.
And listen,
Think
this is
that.
I want people to try this. Anybody who has a Facebook, right? Type in Allison space McGaw.
And
you're
Alex,
gonna-
I just found out something.
Yeah.
Didn't Nancy have a pacemaker?
Yes, sir.
The only way I was told by a doctor, the only way to deactivate that pacemaker is you got to actually pull it out of her.
And destroy it. We had a pacemaker gal on my show a couple nights ago.
Right.
She said it has to be destroyed. You have to destroy the battery.
That's
But
right.
it
But
still
what
doesn't have
is-
any kind of GPS tracking on it, even.
No.
They wouldn't have to destroy it.
She had hers on and she was showing us how.
Right.
And
Well,
she
until
said
you destroy that battery, it's still going to pick up as a tracker.
she
But
said
what
it would stop because it would only go to your phone, and then you have this little receiver. And she said on the back of this receiver, it says your doctor's name. You have an ID code. She showed it to us. You have an ID code, her name, doctor's name, and telephone number. So when they came into her home, I'm talking about the family. When they came in and they said they could only get to her phone, they could only use her phone, they could have seen everything in her phone at that very moment because it's a reader.
Right.
It reads through there. And when I learned that from, thank you, the gal that came, when I learned that from her, I couldn't believe it. And she said, Nikki, it turns into, there's a little bottom of the, she said the pacemaker, and it turns into like a little kid's register. Because I said to her, is that a part of what you have that you have to have? And she said, yes. And I said, well, could it have been in that backpack, that gentleman's backpack with the bald head that came and tried to put the other backpack over the wall? I said, could he have been trying to destroy a battery or destroy that little register thing you're talking about? It looks like a little kid's register. And I said, the bottom of the backpack was heavy. There was nothing through the middle or the top.
But in order to get that pacemaker out, you got to cut it out of it, right?
No, and
Right.
they could have already done that by then.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. What if they could
I'm
actually
sorry to say that.
professional?
No, but here's my question: is why would they why would they even want to have to take out the pacemaker?
Because it's like she explained to us. It is something you can trail. You can track it. The doctor can track it.
No,
I
he
know that, but I didn't know it has GPS tracking on it.
No,
It
he
goes-
can't track it.
It goes.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
The only thing that he can
Look.
track is when it's near the receiver. So they
Right.
also give him that receiver that goes by their bed, which
And they rub it on themselves.
like a fail safe in the event that Wi-Fi is not working.
Yep.
That little receiver will then transmit to the doctor.
Yep.
Right.
And that's what has the doctor's name and all that information on there. But
That's
because of what do you call it? The medical law that
HIPAA shit, HIPAA
Yeah.
stuff.
the,
Hey, but still, so my question is, so why would they have even took the chance to even cutting out her pacemaker?
well, because of remember that thing that when they called me and said that they've heard every night at 2:30 the beeping over at this other park, at the Reed Park. And so Mark and I went and stayed there for a whole night trying to listen, and it came on and we discovered what it really was. But when we started researching it, and then I asked a couple of cardiologists, they said if the battery's running low or it hasn't made contact with its base for
Yes.
over a certain amount of time, it will start beeping. It will send out a beeping sound. So yes, it is designed to start beeping if it cannot make that connection. And they even have a YouTube video where it actually you could hear what it sounds like when it starts beeping.
Yep.
And they have that for not making a connection or the battery going low.
Another thing that bothers me, why did Pima County, as big as Arizona is, I know they got forensic labs, I know they know how to do DNA, why in the hell did they send their shit all the way to Florida?
Yeah, he said because
that don't make sense.
He makes excuses on everything. He's like, well, because we've had like a contract for like 3 decades. And then later on, he's talking about, well, they won it's all anonymous bullshit, which is more bullshit.
Again.
And that was,
I was told something. I don't know. This Republican, this Democratic senator they have, his name is Mark Kelly, which I didn't like him from the get-go. He would put that sheriff in there, from what I understand.
People are saying he's going to run for president.
Who?
Mark Kelly.
That dude's done lost his mind for being out in space.
They've been talking. I'm just saying the rumor mill. You know, nothing concrete.
Mark Kelly's going to take nanos to the moon. Pow, to the moon. Kapow.
Hey, J.D. Vance going to take him for a ride.
And I learned that I learned this evening that you have all Democrats and you actually only have one Republican, Congress or representative. You only have one Republican. I didn't know that.
Yes, but out of Arizona, no.
That sheriff reminds me of Nancy Pelosi.
Yes.
Oh, that's the one with the hammer. Is she the one that married the hammer?
Yes.
Love it. That's always a sign for me. Oh, wait, hold on. Whenever I hear too much politics, I'm like, yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I just was bringing it up, saying that possibly it's,
Can I press the blinker and change the subject real quick? Did Snoop Dogg really get arrested?
Yes.
For the murder of Tupac?
For what?
Yeah, as far as I know, he did.
For the murder of Tupac?
Yes, he did.
Who did?
I know his uncles.
Yes.
He has 3 uncles here in Portland that run barbecue places.
Yes.
I've dealt with Snoop a lot.
Hey, Alex,
Portland,
I'm from Alan Jackson's hometown. If you know who Alan Jackson.
I love Alan Jackson.
He had his last concert yesterday in Tennessee.
Wow.
55,000 people showed up to his concert.
Wow.
Yeah, but he had his last concert. He's got this odd crippling disease, and he said he can't. It takes away his strength of walking.
Oh.
And he's that was his last concert.
Oh gosh.
And it will be televised on NBC, but they haven't got an exact date All right, y'all, I got to go and get ready for work.
Nancy Guthrie lived here most of her adult life. Moved in 1975. She raised her children in this very home, mostly all alone, after being widowed in 1988. Sweet home on Escalante Drive, at least until Nancy got taken from her bed in the middle of the night. Sweet home on Escalante Drive, in the Catalina foothills where they don't believe in street lights. For better stargazing at night. The doors were locked, the house was still, but a shadow climbed through the foothills. No broken glass or signs of struggle, blood drops that weren't found for a day. Was it staged? Just a quiet house on hallowed ground. Did a secret follow her through the garage? Was he waiting inside for her to arrive? Or was it just a cruel twist of fate? The desert keeps what the desert takes, while the family heart slowly breaks. Allegedly, sweet home on Escalante Drive until the queen of the HOA somehow convinced the county to implement a no parking ordinance. Sweet home on Escalante Drive until a visit from the porch guy that created more questions than answers. With your eyes playing tricks on you, creating theories based off tattoos, pinky rings, and pixelated images. But there's really nothing there, it's just your imagination running wild due to lack of information. She lived her life with grace and ease, but some folks say there's more to the tale than a cold trail turning thin and frail. Was it someone close? Was it someone new? In a town where the lights are dim and few, the stars look down, but they never tell what happened in the house she knew so well. Sweet home on Escalante Drive, dear Lord, she may be coming home to you. Oh Lord, she may already be there. Sweet home on Escalante Drive, the truth is buried, but the ghosts alive. Yeah, she's coming home. Oh Lord, one day when the desert sun washes the lights away. One more time, let's bring Nancy home.
That poor lady.
All right.
So can I tell you something, Alex, real quick? I explained this evening about how I thought that you felt, and I was trying to explain to everybody that just because you're a journalist or a streamer and those things, you have a heart. And sometimes your heart gets attached to other things and other entities, and you want to see a good result, and you want to see something great at the end. And I know exactly why you were out there. I know what mattered to you. I heard you loud and clear, and I watched you many times. And I wanted you to know, out of the world, I definitely understand why you were there. And one of the reasons, I'm going to keep it short, one of the reasons is that I questioned my son one day about where he was sitting on the couch. And I told him, how come you never moved to another side of the couch? And he said, Mom, because this is where I feel my best friend the most. And I never realized that that's because where my husband sat, that he needed to sit. So I wanted you to know that I'm a very sensitive person, and I do understand. And I know that you were very attached to seeing something happen with that woman. And I think you're a real stand-up person for it, even if other people don't understand it. I sure do. I've lost too many people, and I had it explained to me that you don't stop feeling just because this person tells you this way or this way. You still feel for that person.
Yeah, thanks. You know, it's almost like sometimes too, some people were mad about Juanita. She should have moved her car. They don't understand the big picture. That
no, they don't.
Right now, whether it's about me and Juice or not, because we don't care, is that now they're all talking about Nancy, and that things are happening because It is. If you watch Chris McDonough, every one of the Bob and John, even they were like, I've never heard of nothing. Everything they were talking about, I have never heard of anything like that. Where they, the cop who changed his name, he's the one in charge of the investigation and all those things. So you knew what we were doing, but at least it's opening the light and showing that, hey, you can say all you want about us, but look, let's not forget about Nancy, because something's that weird over here. We've been saying it from the beginning.
And I said, if anybody really paid attention to the beginning and watched it from the beginning, you would know the boots on the ground people. You would know who went in tunnels and talked to homeless people because they weren't sure if there was a homeless person in that tunnel. And a lot of it was Alex and Tay-Tay. They did that. And then they tried to have a group of people, boots on the ground, and have a search parties. And then they were told that they had to have permits to have people look for somebody missing. And that just was very disheartening to that whole group.
I mean, yeah, because they're saying, oh, you're just sitting in front of a house. Yeah, I do sit in front of the house. There's other things that we do too.
But you did so many other things. You and Juanita help holding signs. All the people you said that live in Tucson, not one of those cars stopped and pulled over and said, let me hold a sign.
Yeah, like the one when Chris McDonough and Karen came to town. There's not even, and she pointed out they pointed out a good thing, is that there's not even a flyer of Nancy or the perp anywhere on the sheriff building. Like, of course it's not going to be anywhere. They're not even, you know what I mean? Yeah. It just points to more like they just want it to go away. And that's why we need to be louder more than ever. Because we're not going to let it go away. This was a solvable case. Yeah. All he did was, everything he did was to thwart everything positive that happened in this case. Yeah. I'm hoping the indictments are coming for him,
Exactly.
We lost Michael. Hey, I do appreciate it, Michael. Thanks for coming in. You're awesome, man. I like hearing his story too. Bruce would like to hear that too. Where you at with it, Andrew? Are you with us?
Yeah.
Anything new? You got anything about the ransom notes? You feel any of them are real?
I would like to see all the ransom notes. Is there a chance I could?
I hope so. That's what I was hoping. I mean, how could they just give us these little fucking bits? Just put the whole fucking ransom note out there and let us read it, instead of trying to let us read into what you have or what they play so many games. That's it. By releasing that, it's not gonna hurt the case. You know what I mean? It's not like later on in court, get the fuck out of here. We need to find someone to put into court first. It's nuts. Where you at with the case, though, Andrew? Anything new?
Well, not really right now.
Yeah, I'm with you. Here, let me jump over here.
All I know is that area where Nancy lives, it's not such a good area. A lot of break-ins, suspicious activity.
You mean there in the foothills?
Yeah.
There usually isn't, though, Larry.
There's, I think I posted it.
June 14th there was.
Yeah.
Yeah, after we left the neighborhood. Remember?
I'm talking about yesterday.
Again?
Yes.
Interesting.
I posted that on. I post some kind of very long audio clips, which I haven't done everywhere. They're not
from Juanita Aldama. That one was a good one, like that. Okay, so I have chat. Anybody got a question? So, what was it? Break-ins?
Well, yesterday there was a person shining a flashlight in somebody's house, and then they heard tapping on the window.
I'm here listening.
And you know how when dispatch, how their secretive talk is, like the codes and everything. I didn't get really much after that.
The Catalina foothills has historically had a low burglary rate compared with Tucson as a whole. That's why I used to say, me and Juanita, it was almost like a breeding ground for exactly what happened.
I wouldn't want to live in Tucson. I wouldn't want to live in the foothills.
I mean, but it's like this, Andrew, even if you lived in Tucson, if you lived in the Catalina foothills, you'd probably feel pretty safe. You would think, you know what I mean? You'd think you'd be safe.
And
I've lived in a high crime neighborhood. I grew up in a high crime neighborhood, and I would feel safe here and then there, and it was more dangerous here.
well, one of the things that happened that I pointed out to, especially to the deputies, is that their little parking signs made pretty much sitting ducks of all the people in that area that the map is showing on the parking signs of, because when you're coming out of all the main drags that take you into that area, the signs start right there, like pointing, like almost like, come in here, follow the sign, I'll show you where they're all available for you, because nobody's allowed to park there and nobody's allowed to look at them, and all that neighborhood is really quiet. So come on, follow me, I'll show you. And all you do is follow those little signs, and they're the ones that drop you right into that neighborhood. So those signs ended up being more, I think, more of a danger to them than a helpful thing, because nobody else would have, anybody passing by wouldn't know what was going on around there other than those signs take you there.
Right.
Does that make sense what I'm saying? You follow that, Nikki?
I'm hearing you.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Sorry, I was asking the chat something. You snuck that last option in there. You see what I put? Is Sheriff Manos going to resign, be fired, get arrested, or sleep with Brian Enton?
Oh,
He said you snuck that. Hey, look, chat liked it. You see that smiley face? You like resign is possible, but as of today, there has been no public indication that Sheriff Chris Manos plans to resign. No, we get it. Despite calls from the critics, a recall effort, and no confidence vote from the deputies union, he has remained.
no.
Be fired and removed. There has been serious political pressure. Guthrie previously considered whether he could be removed, but an effort to declare the office vacant did not succeed. The board instead allegations to, guess who? Get arrested. There's no public evidence or announcement that he is about to be arrested. But the owner's charge depends on investigators and prosecutors, not public opinion. The referral itself is on a criminal. Sleep with Brian Enton. There's no factual basis for saying anything like that. Why are you smiling? So if I had to rank those by plausibility, based only on public information, 1, remain in office while investigations and political challenges continue. Possible, all that. The Brian Enton option belongs in a parody skit, not a news report. Okay, well, I'm not doing a news report, chatty.
Alex,
Fucker.
it's okay if that happens, though.
Right. But not that there's anything wrong with that. All right, I agree. There's not
Right
that there's
on.
anything wrong with that. I
Good
just
point, Ghost.
Yeah, I just want to. I know what you. I know.
I mean, they're really, hey, you're asking from a political, no, I don't want to hear anything political. You got any questions? Anything you want to ask? Andrew, Nikki, Juanita, anybody want to ask anything?
I'm still laughing. I'm sorry.
Ask them if they go, if that Chief Cameron goes golfing with Nano.
Cameron? Who else though? Cameron? Oh, and Tommaso.
Does he
Oh,
go golfing?
You know, the new guy that they decided to finally let everybody know who's running the investigation.
Mhm. Oh no. You're writing it. Does he go golfing with him? I wouldn't give him golf lessons. Gosh darn it. There's no fair.
He doesn't look like a golfer, does
We're
he?
staying always together.
No. Looks like a hacker, like he'd be out there hacking the ball a little bit and being mad at it, and throwing his club across the fairway.
Yeah,
That's
he'll be
what
hiding
he looks like.
He would be hiding them, Nikki. He would be hiding them and then hiding the score, cheating for the people that likes. Like, okay, we're gonna take some of those points away from him.
He's the one that my mother would say is why they didn't put erasers on the end of golf pencils, so they couldn't cheat. So you'd have to be honest. It's called integrity. Alex, I'm going to drop. I'm going to let you bring somebody else up if they would like to be up here.
It's always good to see you, Nikki. Nikki's Unjust Stories.
It's been a pleasure, sweetheart. And I wish you nothing. I think about you guys all the time. I pray for you guys. I'll pray for you tonight. And I think my prayers are going to be, I think they're going to be answered in a way, because I think that you might hear something this week. Something tells me I'm just really praying that you hear something this week. And it's good. And you and Juice, both of you. And the 250, well, the 250th is coming up. Somebody needs to have some kind of matter of fact and get their senses together that this isn't the way to go. That they've made some mistakes and they're looking at some serious.
Going backwards. We can't be going backwards. Fuck that.
Exactly.
I agree.
Yep.
I love you, Nikki.
I love you too. I love all of you, and you're my family. And I just, one day we're gonna meet. I know it.
That's right.
And I know you promised me, you and JLR, and I know Juanita's gonna be there too. Ghost, you got to be there too. I love you.
Like to.
I love you guys.
You, Nikki.
Love you.
Thanks.
Love everybody.
You guys follow Nikki's Unjust Stories. Any questions you guys want me to ask Chatty while we're here?
There it is. Thank you, Alicia.
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 Yes, I have something I want you to ask.
Yeah, Andrew, we're on it. What is it?
I want to know the chances of Nanos getting snatched out of bed at 1:30 in the morning.
I don't know about that.
No?
I don't know
Okay.
about that. Maybe this isn't the best time to ask that question.
Okay, we'll do a new question.
But we will do it in the future.
Okay.
Celebration.
Thanks for correcting it then.
Oh,
sorry.
Has anybody typed in Allison? Has anybody typed in Allison McGaw on their Facebook search? Child pornography. It says child something detected. It's something weird. I never see that on anybody's. It's the first thing that pops up. You won't even see anybody's names. You just type in Allison space McGaw, and all of a sudden, it's crazy. Let me see. Do I have any good questions? You have another one, but just.
No, nicer.
Give us another one, Alex. A fun one.
Yeah, a fun one, Andrew.
Okay, a fun one.
Or,
no, nothing devious and mysterious
Right.
like that.
Nothing that will complicate the matters any.
how many riches it take to get?
I got you. No.
How do you say that, Juanita? You know the.
When will Nanos pick up his no parking signs?
Oh, when will Sue Ellen pick up the crap?
See what they say. There's no announced plan on our timeline for Sheriff Knowledge of the people getting to remove.
When will Sue Ellen be nicer?
No conditions about being must be met. Whether they'll become permanent. What the fuck? You could never park on any of those streets ever again. Does that happen in any of the neighborhood?
Well, I'm
What
saying,
is it?
Alex.
See it.
Alex, I am happy that I'm not there. I'm happy I wasn't there because I would have been one of the people that would have been arrested. I'm saying this because once they said no cars allowed, I would have brought in the horses in.
Nice. That would have been cool. I would have loved to do that. He's here on a horse, Sarge. What do we do? Tase him. Those records can help clarify.
That it made. It says right there. You should request the authorization. What is it? You should request the official. Go down.
If you believe the signs are unauthorized or no longer justified, one practical step is to request the records that authorize them, such as the traffic engineering study. You're working on that. The order authorizing installation, who requested the sign, and whether there's an expiration date. Oh, is this what you wanted to see? Those records can.
That's it. That's what I wanted to. I want to go for those records.
Though nobody publicly knows when, if ever, they'll be removed. That's funny, Chatty. That's funny, Mr. Chatty, Mr. and Mrs. Chatty. It's non-binary.
Fantastic. I got one more record request to put in.
Yep. Or on the easement, or even whether she will.
I think we need to have a meme with meter readers for the nanos.
Right.
Nano elves.
If they're going to enforce parking, don't you think that maybe they should send a meter maid instead of a fucking
like the little cars, those little cars, you know?
Instead of sending the sergeants and the lieutenants, send that little car with whatever, you know.
You know what I still laugh about, Alex, when I asked him why isn't he giving a citation to the vehicle that was just left abandoned on the road? And he said, we're trying to locate the driver. Hello, it's a parking ticket. Parking's about vehicles, not drivers. My God, how can they be so dumb?
Because they are. They're dumb. Christian, you still with us? Did he fall asleep on us? I'll pull him out. If he wants to come back in, we'll come back in. Oh, here's the, wait. Uh-oh. Karens and Darrens. What?
What?
We've been talking about this song for Fat Readout, sorry. He sent me a new song. But me and him have been talking about this song for a minute. And, you know, I never rush him because he does it on his, you know, he works, he does his own thing. So
did you see Chris reposted the one watermark, or that, you know, your watermark where you had the band where you guys are like playing like.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
What's the title of that?
I didn't make that one. That was
oh, was that 857?
No, it was, what's the name of that dude? I kept saying Public Servant. What's his name, you guys?
Patriot?
No. Still say it in the chat. I always forget the name.
What does it sound like?
Something 77. He's like he does parodies. He's the one who made that though.
Oh, he's the one with that little like bird or something on their
usually they'll say it. What is it?
He's got like a little bird on the avatar, but like a yellow one, like a
faithful servant. Thank you, Senorita. Faithful servant. What did I say? Public servant. Faithful servant 777. He does like parody.
There it is. Yeah, faithful servant. Well, he really liked that. He reposted that one because I think he got him.
He's a good dude, man. I love listening to it. And then I didn't realize how badass his wife is, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah. I think that I think that it sounds like what I heard a little bit of is that something happened to Chris where they actually dragged his wife. They wanted to get to him.
A deposition, stupid.
Yeah, they wanted to get to him because of his moral standing and abiding by the oath he took that he would bend, right? So they went after his wife. And they obviously it's gonna be interesting to know that story one day. Because it sounds like there's still a lot of pain over that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pain over that.
A lot of court over that too, I heard. Man, that's
court?
Well, as far as when he was fighting all that shit, I think
okay. Oh, really? So he had a court case?
I don't maybe. I might have misheard it. I might have heard it wrong, but I believe he said it was like something he's been going through, and it was like for 13 years or something. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, oh wait, this ain't the song I was looking for. I almost played the other wrong. Let me see. Karen's and Darren's. Oh, is this an all new song? This is fucking crazy.
Karen, Darren.
Yeah. We don't we on it like a suburban polka dot. Floating past your ring till 3 a.m. Sometimes when a man's on taking notes like a plan in the heights. We're not the porch guy. Clipboard thicker than a Bible full of neighborhood sins. When the final boss was petty, beat me in the credit skip deal. We don't knock on doors. I'm intimidated with the flashlight beam, asking questions like I'm auditioning for Law and Order. HOCHO, crime scene, pepper spray, laminated rules in my fanny pack. We'll fight you for breathing too loud and having a cactus, not the right shade. We don't want to stop. The conference call them with screen shared evidence. PowerPoint slides title white. All YouTubers are a nuisance to society. Timestamps, cross references, color coded charts with a written dispatch keeps antacids by the case and it draws with their cameras in training, calling them from all over the world. We be caring and daring to birth, get caught in our hood without permission and expect to be convicted for being a public nuisance. Say our name 3 times in the bathroom mirror. Well, you should do headed beast Karen and Darren. One, like get away from going for Karen and Darren. Super Saiyan mode, don't make this order the manager. One wrong parking line, and boom, you cancel problematic and trending online. Oh, the Karen and Darren rolling in like Judgment Day. Clipboard down, arms up, ready to rule somebody's day. You hear me echo, you better run, repent, and pray. Cause the Karens and the Darrens, they're here to talk, they're here to make you. They'll cancel you for breathing. They'll sue for your cactus not being the correct shape. You're the neighborhood apocalypse. Having everyone say the Karens and the Darrens. When we team up, skies turn gray. We don't want peace, we want war. And we always get there already. So don't fucking park there. That includes your shit. You don't argue, we lecture like a podcast nobody asked for. Talking loud in public, we're billing you for every word more. My ring is like this NASCAR, just screaming for help. What challenge manages the fights just to boost our young, so they can avoid the 1-star review. Bluetooth in our ear like we're running for $500 out. But I'm really on hold. The local law enforcement with the list of new laws they need to enforce. With the queen and king of unsolicited advice. So listen closely. Cameras and Darren put the donut hit your way by laws. Since the first big man said, who parked in my spot without cars? Say I named 3 times, hit in the bathroom mirror. We'll show up with a clipboard and rage. Ready to file a complaint so long it needs its own page. One wrong look, one wrong step. Anywhere near my public easement. We'll understand. One call so long, no server big enough to handle the load. Oh, the Karen and the Darren, running like Judgment Day. Clipboards out, arms up, ready to rule somebody's day. If you hear, excuse me, echo, you better run, repent, and pray. Cause the Darrens and the Karens are here to talk, they're here to make you. Now picture us together, a suburban extinction event. 2 forces of nature fueled by alcohol, caffeine, and resentment. She's calling in law enforcement to block in parking spots. We're tag teaming tantrums and synchronized plots. She filming vertical videos, quoting bylaws from memory. Together we form the Voltron of pure misery. They marching at you in brackets like a doomsday two-person apocalypse, dude, that will ruin your day. We don't argue, we collaborate like villains in a sequel. A united front of chaos, petty and pure evil. If justice is a ladder, they're climbing every wrong. If the weather destruction, so imperfectly weaponized long as we combine forces. The sky feels like a prophecy. Even Satan's like, damn, y'all didn't need to copy me. Oh, the Karens and the Darrens now united in their reign. If you cross their sacred boundaries, you'll never hear the end again. From the HOA to Starbucks, every writing, every rule. Yeah, the Darrens and the Karens turn calm days into blue. So if you sense a storm approaching, save yourself and flee the scene. Cause when Karens roll with Darrens, no one wakes up from that dream.
Yeah, I had to, I don't know about you guys, but that dude, Mab Investigates, I had to pull him off the list. I don't know, I messaged him. He's a mod on Dolly's page, and Dolly's trashing me daily. And I asked him, I go, you know, I'm not trying to tell you to pick or something, but we got to work something out. He didn't hit me back, man. So
I make a visit over there once in a while.
Right.
Daily, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing.
But you know what I mean. It's like sometimes hey, I'm trying to help people. I'm not trying to help people to fuck me. So like, yeah, if anybody I know, like people were doing like the guy, oh, I forget. Well, hopefully somebody wrote down his page, but that dude from earlier, you know what I mean? Where, you know, I'm not trying to do these other ones. I mean,
I go over there, and automatically a big question mark shows up on the top of my head.
right? I mean, sometimes I go in there and I just talk shit and then I leave. They just keep talking shit. Like, oh, so you're watching? No, not really. I just waited for you to say my name and I said something just to push their buttons, you know what I mean? Let's see. There we go. I'll put up the invite one more time. See if anybody, maybe there's some people that want to come, let some grievances out. Or anybody wants to talk about recovery. Anybody have a family member that's struggling or wants to talk? Come up.
How many people are you allowed to have upon this?
On StreamYard 10.
Okay.
You know what I was going to bring up to you and Juanita. Where did I have it? Oh, right here. So, you remember the interview with Savannah where she said that they were closing in? And then here we're saying that, well, it wasn't any YouTubers, because it wasn't. I mean, we would have heard. Like, no, we knew where Savannah was. We're over here watching her. No, nobody ever said that. You know what I mean? So compared to what's happening now, and she's scared of me from 2,400 miles away, who was she talking about that was closing in? You know what I mean? So confused with all that. And was that part of the kidnap game that they used to play? You know? Rivka, how are you?
Hello. Good morning. You guys are up this early in the morning. I'm waking up to
I haven't
start
slept.
work.
I don't sleep. I usually go to sleep till I usually stay up to 3 or 4 and then I crash out. I'm surprised Juanita's still up with me.
Hello.
I'm so excited about what I gotta get done today.
Oh my
Right?
goodness. I can't wait to play this back in the beginning. Hello, beautiful Juanita. Hello, Mamacita. You're my lady. How are you doing? How are you feeling, Juanita?
I'm feeling good. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. I hear good news, good things, and congratulations on winning, and all the hard work you're doing and everything you have done thus far. You are amazing, and you are all our heroes. So I just want to let you know that.
Well, I thank you. I don't know about the hero part because that the heroes always let everybody down. So
Well, no, you are a hero. Take the flowers, or maybe I just want to give you flowers because we all are heroes because you know what? We're heroes for injustice.
I
And
did
that's
not
what's
take the
happening.
flower. I did not take the flowers.
Oh, you didn't pick up the flowers yet?
No, it wasn't me.
Okay. But I'm going to hand you some flowers and a big heart and just tell you that everything you're doing is amazing. And we just got to keep up the good fight, and for justice. And it's
And
for all of us.
thank you. And you know, the crazy part about this is that, and I told this to the streamers from the very beginning when I showed up, I had my beliefs already about this case. I'm stuck back on January 17th. You can't get me off of there. Like, I don't believe anything until I know what happened on the day of her birthday.
Yeah.
But I actually went because I know how the media gets treated in this county.
Mm-hmm.
And at first I was a little surprised to see how they just allowed everybody to just spread out all over, the neighborhood in front of Nancy's house. I was really shocked. Like, I can't believe this. Like, this is not how Nanos operates. I've seen him put, a media section right away, corral the media section and say like what we call the press cage, and said you belong over there and you can't move from over there, right? And for streamers, he absolutely has no love whatsoever for streamers.
When's the last time he done something like that? When was a big case that he had that for the press?
Gabby Giffords.
You know what? Going back to that, because I used to always go to a place called Miami, out Sedona, Arizona, and I would fly into Phoenix and take that long drive. Oh my goodness, it was an unbelievable drive because everybody drives so fast. And I remember Gabby, and I remember what you're saying, looking back and going back to that, and anybody can just go back to it. And maybe Criminal Network, if you can, just maybe show that video, what Juanita is saying, because now is the forefront of what's going on now. What happened and why he changed, because I remember that he did do that.
Right. The only thing that I could think of is that change. What I was thinking, maybe that changed him, or I was thinking, is he still filming this cops program? Because why is all this media out here like with professional equipment? Like, I had never, like, the last time I had seen that had been with Gabby.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that left me thinking a lot, right? But I said, I just can't believe that anybody, as adamant as he's been, and it was not only like that's the big cases, but in other cases that I've seen him where it hasn't been that big, but it's like dealt with like maybe some robbery, like with the gem show or some other things where there's been a lot of public interest. He's absolutely made sure that everybody just stayed away, as far as reporting went. He was very controlling of that. And so is the Tucson Police Department. TPD is the same identical way. They will keep the media, at arm's length. And that's why in Tucson, you never used to see too many live streamers, because they would always make sure that they go after them and they blacklist them and they make their life miserable. And knowing what I had been involved, since I've been involved in social media, helping streamers, defending the First Amendment, and seeing them, start to develop into the news that wasn't being told out there,
Mm-hmm.
And so I decided, and I told all of them, I said, I know how this story's gonna end, you guys, and I'm here to defend your rights. And I said, so understand that when you don't see me streaming or you don't see me wanting to get in front of the camera, it's because I'm already seeing the big picture of what's coming down the pipe. And I don't need to be in the limelight. I don't need to be up on the front of the camera. I need to be behind the fact scenes doing all the work in the meantime, collecting every single incident report that's going on.
But you're still around. That's ground too.
That's a different kind of boots on the ground. My boots on the ground went for the support of the streamers and in defending our constitutional rights, because I knew that they were going to be trampled on.
But I mean, even the boots on the ground, like how you're helping with the FOIA requests and the rides you've got, all the different things you've done. Like you've done a lot. Where, yeah, we love you for it.
And I agree, Juanita. You really are so humble. And that's one of the things I really love about you. But you do a lot of work for these guys and for everybody. You're very much respected.
But you know, thank you. One of the things that really, like, I really don't socialize. I'm kind of like antisocial, to be honest. I really don't like crowds. I really don't socialize. I kind of stay on my own. But Alex was one that he understood what I was saying, where the others weren't getting it. He was like, I see what you're doing. And so we started him bringing the facts and the, you know, what was going on that side of the streamer world, and me coming over from what's going on me looking at the background as a protection to the streamers. And Alex was the one that got it. Like, he's like, I get what you're doing, and I'm glad you're here. And I think that's where we really connected, two different worlds that could actually understand what each one was doing.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. And honestly, when he was in the Uber the last day, I knew I got what he was doing. I knew it immediately. And I have so much respect for you guys for doing, both of you, for doing what had to be done. It had to. And I'm so glad that you guys did step up and just know that this whole community, you guys rock. You just are a team. And I've said this before. I mean, the one thing that has come out of this really, really sad, negative situation is that it really did unify thousands of people. And, you know, we all have each other's back. And I think that's just a beautiful thing that has come out of this situation.
And we all have our own opinions, and we're all okay with that.
Yeah.
And I concur too, and I second that, because not only it brought a beautiful community, but it brought a beautiful community of streamers, of people around the world, people in America, knowing our rights, knowing our Second Amendment, knowing the justice, you know, our system and how it works and what's really going behind the closed doors in Tucson, you know. And let me just say, Nancy's case was the start off of what's going on in the corruption of Tucson and Pima County, you know, and everything is just everything that's corrupt and dirty and disgusting is coming out. And I want to thank you too, Alex, as well, for what you did and sacrificed yourself, because I knew what you was doing as well. And I saw it from the beginning to the end. And then Juanita, because you was the first victim, Juanita. You was the first victim. On that night, when you all was out there and all you was doing is sitting there while a party was going on. Many cars was outside. The noise was phenomenal. Nobody called the police on that, but they was attacking y'all, you know, that was down there, you know, acting out what happened at the crime scene and replaying what happened, you know. And for the cops to come to your guys first, that was the start off. But my thing is, I just wanted to get on because I have to start getting ready, unfortunately, for work. My thing is that how in the HELL? I know I can curse, but I don't feel like it. I just woke up.
It's too early.
Yes, thank you. I'm not gonna do it, Alex. I would, but I don't have the energy. The HELL and everybody, all the beautiful people in the chat. Did Nanos go on a radio station and he started talking smack because I heard a clipping that you just had, Alex, and he went and lied and defamed his stuff, and the people in that radio station, his host, that hosted, lied too, and repeated his lies. Did I just hear a little bit of that?
Can I just intersect real fast? It's not the host. So there was the host and he had two guests. He had Nanos and another clown. And it's the clown that was kind of egging Nanos on with all the BS stuff. He said
all three of them were giggling. All three of them were giggling.
But the host at the end told him, you cannot legislate. What did he call it?
He said you cannot arrest someone for conspiracy doing streaming. But that's when Nanos threw in the urinating and defecate, because he knew that was not even,
And then that's when Bushmasters, the head of the owner of the show, said, "Well, okay, your Corvette is waiting for you out there."
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! I couldn't believe what I heard.
Yeah, it's on my videos. If you go back, if you go on the page, it's on.
But you know what he just? What day was he on the radio? Was that just a day ago? 2 days?
Friday. Yeah, it was Friday night or Friday morning.
Friday. And let me ask you, what was the day that Tucson, congratulations, 857 Tucson, if you hear it, congratulations to you too, that his docket was vacant on the docket.
He was out on Friday also, I believe.
Friday evening, like right at closing time for court. So like 5-ish.
So
they updated the database.
Okay, so
no,
go ahead.
For co-signers and people with cheerleaders to be like, we don't want these streamers out here, huh? They're not real reporters, right? And they're like, yeah, that's not reporting. Like he's trying to get the bandwagon going, where like he doesn't understand is that it's already he's already fucked.
So you know what? When you go to the networks of TV, that's dying, and that's practically dead. So now he left that alone because he's not getting nowhere. You go to the radio because everybody listens to the radio, and then he does this. So this is all calculation, huh? For what's coming up with July 2nd, you have to show up at court, Alex?
Yep, July 2nd.
Okay, and then Tucson is going on the 30th, right? Which is today, right? Is it today or Tuesday?
I think he goes Tuesday.
No, he goes Tuesday on the 30th, right? The last day of the month?
Right, because we don't really know the exact story of what happened with 857, other than a database shift on the Justice Department docket.
Look what happened to Juanita's. Her shifted already.
Yeah, mine shifted also, but now I'm understanding that it shifted for the negative. What they're gonna do is turn my parking ticket into a misdemeanor for nuisance.
Juanita, that they cannot possibly do that, can they? Because those are two very separate offenses. From a speeding ticket to a misdemeanor, how is that possible?
They're charging Alex for something for a citation on May 26th that he never even saw.
I know, and he wasn't even. I know.
They're gonna do whatever they want to do. At this point, they're testing all the boundaries, and we're going to be the cleaning committee here. We're gonna let them know that their boundaries suck.
They suck.
Exactly, suck.
Some dumb people. I don't know what he was thinking.
I mean, honestly, I think if they do that to you, Juanita, and if they don't drop all these charges on all of you guys in a damn parking ticket, for God's sakes, I mean, I think we definitely should put some sort of organized, together at the sheriff's office. I mean, didn't he say on the radio station how he handed out cold water to everybody who came up there?
He did not.
Oh my God, I couldn't even believe the lies that this man tells when he knows that thousands of people know better is just mind-boggling to me. But I think we should put some sort of protest together, seriously, an organized, peaceful protest up there, because at some point it has to stop. There needs to be a change.
Yeah, because that whole video, radio talk show he did was a whole lie, is the defamation, and everything that he said. What I'll do is from Alex and Juanita from 1 to 20, write down all the lies, and it's all videos that we all seen. So we are your witnesses. You know,
Absolutely.
we're the jury. We're the jury. The chat is the jury. All the streamers. I mean, I don't think they grasp how large and big as a community we are.
I don't think so either. And so if they don't, that's why I think we should organize a peaceful protest out there. Because I live in Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri. I will fly in for that. Like, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And maybe we all start flying in there, you know, and showing them, like, this is worldwide, bucko. Like, and we're all against it. So stop.
How do we get more people on to help? Like here, we're doing the sign waving, and we're not begging people to come, but you think that people would just want to care about this 84-year-old woman? Where
I know it's so sad. It's
right now the area around the sheriff's office is all the streets are lifted up. There's a massive road construction going on, so there would be no traction for any kind of a protest. Nobody would even care. Because everybody's annoyed about the traffic situation, right?
Yeah.
But maybe we could do it in front of the DA's, the prosecutor's office around the court.
I like that idea.
Sure.
Like that.
That's very good, because I was going to suggest that the DA's office, absolutely, that will be perfect. And then, you know, the news, should I call them out? KVOA, which is full of SHIT to me.
A little bit of Monica in the news.
They knew that that video was doctored. Come on, man.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll give her Pringle cans.
Yes, we'll hand out Pringle cans to everybody.
Oh, not only that, because not only that, the radio station Nano said not only he did it in the Pringle can, well, he said he did it outside, and he did number 2. So, like, what? When I heard that, I was like, "Are you crazy? Something is wrong with him."
Peter doing a Pringles can.
Oh my goodness!
It was not in the Pringles can, guys.
I mean, honestly, you can't make this stuff up. It just is unbelievable that this is happening in real life, in real time to everybody.
But the radio host repeated, so that's defamation right there. It's like, do these people? They think who the F they think they are. That's what they think they are. Like,
that's why we need to interrupt them while they're fucking up.
Yeah. You know, I talked to Ted the other day because I wanted to encourage him about his Bible reading because, you know, he's like, he said, I can't do anything right. Like, you know, and so I just wanted to give him some encouragement the other day, but he made me laugh so darn hard because he said he was driving and he said, Tina, you know what? He said, there's going to be a damn documentary made about this one day. He said, and all I'm going to be in there for is jumping cones, and all Alex is going to be in there for is that damn P10. He said, we are never. And I said, well, you know what? Just keep your ass in a damn chair next time when you see anything being videoed. Don't get up. Just stay in your chair.
They do a documentary and they don't put a P10. I'm going to be offended.
But that's what the P10 is for. So,
yeah,
I mean,
I know.
It's like there. It's like
there.
there.
At the sheriff station with JLR and Juice one day. I opened up the P10 right there. They use it because they don't have a toilet there. I just wanted to show them how I could open it up and close it up.
Hey, Alex, my brother, let me ask you, hot sauce. Did you remember when your guys was at the sheriff's office, Pima County, and you had the PP tent, and you opened it there? Did they come and arrest your guys? You remember? That's the video right there too. Yeah. And I think, who's the couple that husband and wife that goes searching? I love them.
Voices for the
missing.
Voiceless.
Yeah, voices for the missing. Well, the husband used to
voices for the voiceless.
Yeah, voices for the missing.
Right. Well, he used the PP tent. I didn't see the sheriff the sheriff and all of them come out and arrest him. you know, for your guys being out there in the parking lot
Jacob said the same thing.
and said
Right.
that, you know, somebody did pee on the floor. I mean, on the ground. It's all bull. It's just all bull.
It really is. It's so ridiculous that it's almost like I feel like I'm in, you know, the Groundhog movie with a whole conspiracy, a corruption around us. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Well,
the
listen, the first thing
prosecutor's going to be like, hey, Your Honor, this man did a pee-pee right here on the street.
Alex, what do I ask you every time I see you? What kind of a movie do you have me in?
I can understand you asking him that, Juanita, because I feel like I got drug along with y'all.
We all, everybody in the chat, everybody. I mean, we all, unbelievable. This is like a scary movie, fun movie, a comedy.
It's a fun
Bad
like
Cops,
it.
good. It's like
Weird.
Bad Cops.
Yeah, I love it.
Bad Cops, Good Cops. It's like, it's unbelievable. It just, but then it goes back in circle, because that's why I always say, hashtag justice for Nancy Guthrie, hashtag justice for all victims, you know.
Absolutely.
Because there's so many victims that's got to be uncovered. Not only Nancy Guthrie, but so many. And I think they
and especially in Tucson.
Especially the ones that don't have any money that he hasn't paid any attention to. But regarding the radio thing, do you realize that we watched it, try to count today how many times Nano said Nancy? How many times do you think he mentioned Nancy?
0.
Yes.
I think one time. I think one time.
He just said Nancy.
Yeah. And he didn't say her last name. So disrespectful. And what really made me angry when I was listening to it, they started laughing in the beginning as they started talking about her. How evil.
Funny about it. He's all, I'll refer you to the FBI, like, because we know you hate the FBI. Nanos. Yeah, but I always feel bad for Ted, because he really is a good guy, and no matter what he does, people are gonna. But you know what? He's used to that too. Hey, let me say hi to Ashley. I let Ashley in a minute ago. I haven't been able to.
Yo.
I'm enjoying to hear his voice.
Yo. I've been itching to get on.
Yes, sorry. I brought you.
I'll send you a few little snippets, few little picky wicks in there for you. You might like it.
Where in the
StreamYard, in the StreamYard.
Oh, in the StreamYard. Oh, down here. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, cool. Well, let's see what you got.
And is Ashley in the middle of a lake?
In the middle of a lake?
It looks like you're on a boat on the lake.
Oh, yeah, that's in Barcelona, yeah.
Oh.
Barcelona?
Barcelona, yeah.
Hello, Barcelona.
Where in Barcelona?
I'm not sure whether that's a park, the Citadel or something in Barcelona.
Huh. Are we talking Spain?
Yeah, Spain, yeah.
Yeah, I lived there.
What other Barcelona are you thinking about? Barcelona, Indiana?
Some cities over on the East Coast that are called Barcelona.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that.
I just because I've never seen that lake. I'm just wondering where that lake came from.
I like that one, Ashley.
Oh, Christopher Nanos, why do you think he has been doing everything he's been doing? That is why. And you see the next one with the reporter, where he's with the reporter that was on the evening after. He's wearing the same attire that he used to do the porch scene. Goodbye, thank you, and good night.
Is that the jacket?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Good eye, actually.
You're busted now. You are busted.
Ashley, you are awesome. That is amazing.
See you, Nanos.
Next time you ask co-pilot something, ask him if Nanos is getting another stripe after this case.
That picture, that thing's, I'm able to find it. The one with the stripes is like, dude, I've never seen anything like that. Like, really, does he really think he's Superman, sheriff, or it's just too funny? I've never seen so many stripes. Trying to see if I find the picture.
He loves his stripes.
Oh, he loves, and he adds more and more all the time.
I know.
It's too funny.
You know what I really kind of am leaning towards, which, you know, it concerns me about him growing up in El Paso and being by that border town already. I am kind of feeling like, and I know nobody wants to say cartel, so I'll just say the drug world, that maybe he was kind of in that as a younger guy.
Very possible, because El Paso is kind of
correct. I mean, they are very that way, very much. And perhaps he got into it at a younger age. I'm also questioning, maybe they wanted him to become a police officer, and then he blew that within a couple years, and then poor Tucson got stuck with his ass, and he just kept up that same behavior. Because this isn't something that you just do overnight. I really feel like he has probably grown up this way, thought it was okay. He's always gotten away with it. He has people to cover his back, and he doesn't care if thousands of people know he's lying, cheating, and promoting that guy who came in with a new last name blows my mind.
That is nuts.
That is bonkers pants to me. And who in the hell let him get away with that? I mean, it's just, I feel like this is so much more than what we're even seeing right now. I think we just peeled back the first or second piece of the onion, and there's a whole middle to go through yet.
Like it just started rolling again.
Yes. Yeah.
It's really begun pretty much, it seems like, because now a lot of people are starting to see that we ain't gonna
yes. And thank God that Chris McDonough jumped in on this just to make it bigger. Because I think he really, first of all, really likes you guys. Did you see the head nod and the smile he gave to you tonight, Alex?
Yeah. Oh,
I rewound it and watched it twice.
Oh,
because,
go back.
Yeah, he sure did. When you sent the banner that just said thank you so much and you rock, you know, you guys are the GOATs. Yeah. He read it and he took his head at you on camera and gave you a big smile. It was really sweet.
That's
but
right.
Yeah, a super nice guy. But thank God they did get involved just to make it bigger, because they weren't listening to you guys or any of us.
Right.
You know, it was just, you know, I'm just really glad they got involved and they helped and took it to another level so that it is being revealed.
And I'm not saying they weren't on top of it, but I think they knew that we were already starting to peel back this onion layer where he's like, okay, they could catch up because we've been keeping track of everything. So I think he was able to, maybe I'm wrong, but you know.
No, I think you're exactly right. And he was able to just kind of jump in.
Yeah. I mean, even the Tucson PD, him reaching out to them was awesome for me. Because I already said it a while back. I go, prove me wrong. And he proved me right. So it was awesome.
Yeah. And Chad, I'm sorry that I'm loud. I swear, I talk loud. My dad was deaf, and so I have just always spoke really loud, and I don't even realize I'm doing it. So I apologize with my voice being loud.
Don't apologize.
Yeah, you have a beautiful voice, so.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They have a volume control, by the way. It's something new. Maybe they haven't paid for that option.
On the StreamYard, you mean?
No, on their phone.
Oh.
That's
They
what I
have
tell
one on
people when
StreamYard,
they
right?
put on
It's
their
just-
blinker. You guys should have paid for the option of the blinkers. I'm a blinker fanatic, as you can tell. I need blinkers for everything.
And another guy, this picture of Nancy Guthrie is so beautiful. One of her beautiful pictures. And you could tell this is where, one thing about her house, I noticed that she was surrounded with so much nature that she planted all those plants, the palm trees, from the plants from the flower boxes in the back to the front, the cacti and everything. And she was about nature. And at that casita, you can see there was I think they call it a bird wash or something like that. She built that beautiful stone well, it's not stone piece, but something for the bird, where it's called the bird bath. What is those things called again?
Yeah, bird bath. You said it.
Yeah, the bird bath. She had that right out front from the Castitas. So she really put a lot into this house from 50 years, this thinking, and to be disrespected, to be a single mother raising 3 children, you know, and for this to happen, and then for this here corrupt sheriff to have disrespect and Catalina for her neighbors to do and be so respectful, and they want to like cover this up and put it in the closet and like, you know, corruption as usual. Are you crazy? That's done. We woke up. And the residents of Arizona, Juanita, Alex, the Juice, 857 Tucson. No, you think you're going to get away? And they all have supporters, you know? And so everything is just coming out. It just disgusts me so much to see what they're doing to this woman that gave so much and pay taxes. And your guys are taxpayers as well. So who do they think they're messing with? Your guys are citizens, and this is your business, freedom of the press.
That's why it makes it even harder. Like I shouldn't even say I'd understand if it was someone from out of town, because even then it'd be okay. You know what I'm saying? But being that we are a resident and we're getting treated that way is even worse, you know?
Well, not only residents, your guys are taxpayers. You pay taxes. Yeah. You are citizens, you know, on your stamp when you go to, you know, another country. What does it say? You're residents of Tucson, Arizona.
Facts.
I had no idea I lived in the Nanos County.
Well, we all know that you do now.
Yeah, the P Control County.
Yes. I was going to say, Alex, when you go to court, please don't use the restroom for any reasons. Just don't do it.
You got to tell him not to bring his pee-pee tent. Don't bring your pee-pee tent.
Just stop at the gas station on the way there. Go ahead and use that one. Don't even look at the restroom when you walk past it in the court hall.
Why, you think there'll be someone in the bathroom waiting for me?
I think I think they'll be waiting to say he didn't pee in the urinal. He actually went on the floor. I mean, I can see them trying to do something. Don't go in there.
Matter of fact, don't drink.
If he goes to the bathroom, I'll leave a Pringles can outside.
Right.
Right. And matter of fact, they're going to have cameras in the men's bathroom. So don't even go.
Don't even do it. It's not worth the risk.
Anything a little wrong. You know what I mean? It took them 6 hours of video to find something that they said was illegal, and then realize I didn't even really throw pee. That's probably the funniest shit ever to me.
And you know what's even worse? What really irritates me, and I haven't heard anyone say it, and I meant to tell you this like a week or so ago, Alex, when I had the privilege of speaking to you on JLR's show. What really upsets me is the night before when they arrested you, the night prior to that, when everybody's saying things like, you know, what are they doing out there? They're not finding any information. They're just harassing people. It drives me insane, because if they would have watched any further on that video, the stream that you did that night in particular, first of all, you had another car pull up. I believe she was in like a black SUV and was talking to you about that pool down the street, because she was so concerned about that, and that now they've laid the concrete for. Like, there's still clues and theories coming out from people that live there in the neighborhood, came to find you up there. So for one, you know, there's a good point. Second of all, that same night, Alex, and I'm just going to say it because I haven't heard anyone else. When we watched the sunset that night, the sunset was shaped like a heart, and you weren't even doing anything, and nobody was saying anything. We were all just watching the sunset peacefully, and you put your hand up there and made a heart, and on your own said, "I love you, Nancy," just quietly, not to the stream. You just said it, but we heard it. If they'd watched those parts, of the damn stream, we wouldn't even be sitting in this situation. Like, there's no reason that this is happening, and I'm just so irate about it. And I just feel so bad that you guys are having to go through it. But like I said before, God picks his strongest soldiers for his toughest battles. So, you know, just remember that.
I'm strong too, and I appreciate all the words of encouragement too. And
I know you are, but I want you to know too, we see those other things. We know who you are, and we know why you're there. So don't ever think that we doubt it, because we don't.
Gotcha. That's
Are you ready for the next little teaser, Alex?
Okay.
Oh, we've been cooking. Right. So, if you'd like to pull up the other image.
Fill us in. I'm listening.
Okay. So,
I'm gonna put down the comments for a second.
So, you notice something a bit weird there?
Fill us in. I'm looking. Hold on.
Look at the names.
I can't. Fill me in, because man, if it's like that,
you've got lots of White Houses there, for starters.
White House. Oh.
White House.
Oh,
White
the last
House. White House was actually in Tomato and Annie's.
The last name? That's someone's last name?
This is all the activity from, and there's a bit more actually, but I haven't got it all. But this is all the activity on January the 11th.
11th. Interesting.
Yes.
So what did you see here on the 11th? Fill me in.
Well, we've got all the IPs. Me and Queen Justine, she's done all the
IPs. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, she's got all the IPs, and she's been doing stuff, and she's brilliant. And yeah, we don't know what it is yet, but it's something. And if we're right, it's January 11th is the actual date it took place.
Wow. But you don't know if that's the actual January 11th, or you're still trying to look.
No, that is January the 11th.
For sure, right?
Yeah. We have the IPs for the 11th. All these connections here were on the 11th.
Why are they in the weird spots? Is that where they were standing at the time or something?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you that.
And then White House. Are we talking about like the government White House or someone's last name?
You tell me. I don't know.
Gotcha.
It's just funny. It's
like that
a lot of activity on the 11th, all around Tomatoes.
On the 11th. Weird.
Mm-hmm. This is good detective work.
Very good. I'm so captivated right now.
Yeah, I just took a picture.
Like I said, there's a lot more.
Can you show in the future, maybe, can you do like, let's just say January 11th, but then do like a January 20th, the day that's
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
And I wonder if it would show something like this, or it probably wouldn't. But that's a lot of shit in one day.
Mm-hmm.
And how they map it, I don't know, but that's pretty good. I like what you're doing here.
That's extremely interesting.
Yeah. Smart tank. What the fuck? HP. Smart tank. Little cliff, big cliff. What the fuck? Oh man, this is better than a cipher right here. Because this looks like I'm trying to understand.
There's a lot more, but yeah, we've got to be careful.
Why?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
Well, we'll just say Ashley did it. Said, no, I don't know what the fuck this is. Ashley sent me this. What is this?
So this is, like I say, this is the Queen Justine's, all her hard work.
Love it. I mean, that's awesome. I don't know what it means and but it could mean.
Exactly.
That's what I love.
She's got all the IPs, and she's got like a lot more data and a lot more location. Like she's got all the data from Nancy's, I think from Luke's as well.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this might be a dumb question, but are those tires on the roof, or what the fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Because it looks like there's solar panels on the left. Maybe.
Those are air conditioners.
Mm-hmm.
Any?
Well, yeah. I just
I know we're in Arizona, but that has a lot of air conditioners. Shit.
I mean, it could be like reclaiming the battery power also. It could be part of the solar panel.
Imagine their bill.
But they normally don't put those on the roof.
No, they don't.
What I normally see that on the roof, it's like on commercial sites for their air conditioners.
Alex, can you zoom in or?
Is it Western Arrow?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I
What-
can put it.
Is that Nancy's house we're looking at?
No,
No,
that's
that-
Sunny and Tomatoes.
That's
Come on,
what?
get with it, Juanita. I thought you at least knew that.
What?
It's
It says
Annie and
turn it all
Tomatoes,
over the
Anita.
top.
Annie and Tomatoes on January the 11th.
Got it.
It's okay, you're getting there. You're
Get it.
getting gooder. Here, I'm gonna see if I can.
Well, it's a lot of cables, you guys. I see the cable ends of it, so that it could be connecting those panels. It could just be like cables that are like rolled up nicely.
Mhm.
That let's see how
How come
many.
okay, but my question is, how come no other fucking house has those?
No, there are some other ones I've seen. that-
Where? I don't even see one fucking other house in the entire neighborhood, Juanita, that have tires on the roof.
Tires on the roof.
We got tires.
What the hell do they have tires on the roof
4,
for?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, I'm a numbers person. There's 9 of them up there.
What does that mean?
Wow,
What
look at that.
What's going on up there, really? And what is this car parked on the roof over here?
No, there's 10 of them up there. A car is parked on the roof too.
I don't know, what is this, a van or what's that in the middle right there?
Holy shit!
A white van.
Wait, is
Alex
that
says
a 10?
Alex always sees vehicles on roofs.
That's
know,
a P10
I know.
on the roof. That's
I am a car roof guy.
no, that's a P10 on the roof, and you see the P running down. Right there,
No,
the yellow.
Now that's an air conditioning, Juanita. That's that is pee running down.
Good one, Juanita. Good one.
I love you, Juanita. Get him, Juanita. Get him.
The pee.
Nita, oh my goodness, I love me some Juanita.
Nancy's is way wider. Oh, is this their nice pool? Let's see what their fucking little pool looks like. Oh, who's this weird neighbor back here? One of his cohorts, probably. Who's this fucker? No. Since they said I blame everybody. So, okay, let's check out your pool there, guy. Okay, look, those are flat, guys. What the fuck are those tires, man? That's gonna bug me, man. Who does? Look at that motorhome.
Feel unsafe. You are making them feel unsafe.
Welcoming pads for Martians from outer space.
Yeah, look at that Winnebago that's conveniently parked right by his pool. Why does that house look torn apart right there? Look how empty that house is right there. Do we need to talk to this neighbor?
But look at all that land over there that they have.
Oh yeah, and their wash comes right up behind up the side of the house right here. See?
Mhm.
So when you're on the street, I walked actually before Mark got yelled at. I didn't go on their property, but so I went down in here. And when I walked back up, I had to walk on their driveway because the only way I could get past all that shit.
Yeah, and when Tommaso did that, when he hollered at Mark the Shark, I find that to be very disturbing and told him to get out of here. Why would you say that when Mark was on the street, on a public street?
I agree. That's weird. I forgot where the wash is, but I took the FBI to the detectives that later arrested me. Fucking bitch. But it was around over here, I think. This wash. Can you guys see my arrow? Yeah.
Yes. And isn't that where JLR and Jim or somebody found like some brown khakis and
it could have been there. It was either there or on the route that Annie said, wasn't it? Or one of those two.
Yeah,
I think it was on the route. I think it
Alex?
was on the route.
Yeah.
Brock says 10 circular rooftop ventilators for fans are arranged in 2 columns on the right side of the structure. It
I
is
told you,
eccentric.
Juanita.
It's Grok. Grok. Blame it on Grok.
I
And
told you. No, you're right, though.
HVAC unit is visible between the solar panels and the ventilators.
That's the
with the
van I see, the
with
white van.
White pipes. There's white pipes that connect them running across the white roofing material.
I think those tires are for the white van right there. When
The overall
That
layout
makes sense,
suggests
but-
that the overall layout suggests an energy efficient residential home with substantial cooling and power generation systems. They must have some power. They look like a data
Yeah.
center. That looks like a data center.
Is that a call
and then
center?
that leads me, guys, to, and also the chat, think. How much is that house and how much they're paying in taxes and all this on top of the roof? This is a lot of money
On that income they have, and he's
to run
where's
that
he?
system like that. What do you think, Juanita?
Let's take a look at Nancy's house.
Well, they
What do you
did
think?
renovate it quite a bit before they moved in.
Ooh,
Even the neighborhood, there was major
oh, they did?
renovation.
The Tomaso house? I didn't know that.
Yeah, the neighbor said that before when they bought it, but then they did a whole bunch of renovations before they moved in.
And they had the land surveyed.
Right. And then they wanted to build that casita in the back for
Correct.
the mother-in-law and for her mom.
Well, I
And they
wanna
was
see what-
looking to doing something like that.
What was it,
Strange.
footage of it?
I think that it Nancy ruined their plans somewhere along the line.
I feel like that too.
From this guy?
Mm.
Yeah, this jerk right here.
There's somebody called Sky Dash Drone that has a video on YouTube 4 months ago called Annie Gutherie's house in Tucson, Arizona.
On YouTube?
Mm-hmm. It's at Sky Dash Drone. And I just right now when I had the system look up the roof, it popped that video up.
Interesting.
That actually looks a lot bigger with this drone
Let me see. Hold on.
with the tires. I'm gonna put
And the
I
van.
don't think it's on the roof in Mexico, Alex. That's a Mexico thing. You put
What, tires on the roof?
Yeah, put tires on the roof so it doesn't fly off.
Well, you know, like the almonds, they always like put them on the field and they cover them with this big mat, and there's tires that are on them, like for weight. But I didn't see any tires on top of Nancy's roof. That's all I'm saying. All right, what am I searching on here? Juanita?
Did you
or
find
where?
it? Did you find Sky Dash
No, I'm here right
Drone?
now. What do I type?
Go to one called Annie Gutherie's house 4 months ago.
Annie
That's so
Guthrie's
weird.
house. Type in 4 months ago too, or no?
No, just Annie. It just so you know which one you're gonna see.
Return to Annie's house. We probably should watch these anyway.
You
Shit.
should just go to. Are you in the channel?
I'm on
Just go
YouTube.
to
It
their
says-
channel.
You said that type in Annie Guthrie's house. That's what I typed in.
No, I said go to their channel, Sky Dash Drone.
That's what I didn't have. Sky dash drone. And then
Pay
type in
attention, Alex.
4 months
Alex,
ago.
pay attention. Hot sauce, pay attention. Hot
Yeah.
sauce.
Pay attention.
Sky. See, of course, there's no sky.
Somebody in your chat just said boots on the ground and tires on the roof.
And there he is.
Right? Okay,
Alex
so we're looking
got
at
the-
the channel called Sky Drone.
Alex
You
got
sure?
the best chat, I tell you, boy. They are beautiful people.
Are you looking? Is that the Sky Drones BR?
Let me see. It's got like a little. Hold on. It's got a. I'm trying to get to the channel. Hold on. I'll tell you what it's got. It's got like a. It's a Sky Dash, and it's got a little drone picture on there.
What do you mean Sky Dash? Like a dash and the
Like Dash. That's the name of the channel. It's at Sky Dash Drone all together.
at? Sky dash
Drone.
DRONE
Yes.
4 months ago.
Yes. I still don't see it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to go to channels. Hold on.
Did you put the ampersand at the front?
Which sign?
What sign?
The at?
The at. 18.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
wait.
finally
wait.
found
I
them.
think I see
Shit. Shit. 2 videos.
it. No,
What?
that's it.
Come on, that's Sky dash
No.
drone.
No, it's not.
What do you got?
Hold
At?
on.
How
I
do you
don't
spell
think
Sky?
that-
SKAI?
No, SKY.
The picture is like yellow. It's got a blue and a yellow and a dash and a little drone, and it's
Not
predominantly white. I don't think so. I gotta get back to your channel.
Looks like a drone too.
Hold on. Let me see what you're looking at.
Now look at the name and tell me that that's not what you just told me.
No, the
That's
at,
the name.
We're looking at cities with tall buildings.
Yeah,
the at sign.
that is the at. What do
That
you
is
think?
the at. Hold
Did you
on.
want him to spell the at AT? AT?
No,
Sky drone?
ampersand. It's ampersand. The ampersand on your keyboard. The
Amper.
Okay, that one.
Amper
Right, that's what I was saying before.
is at, same as at?
It's like at.com, at Gmail, at something like
Yeah.
that at.
Híjole,
symbol.
de otro.
Not that one?
Not which one?
Okay.
At. I'll just take the at off. Let's just try.
Type it for him in the chat, please.
They're
What?
going to have a new house by the time we find a picture of their old one.
Yeah.
And
We could have drove over to Andy's
I think
house.
that's it, the one on top. Hit that one on top, Alex, right
Oh.
there.
it's
What
got
did you say was in the picture?
No, it's got a white background. It's got a little drone, and then it's got like this red, yellow, blue dashes going across it.
Red, yellow, and blue.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Well, we're looking at all the sky drones.
I know, but
We'll find it. We'll find it though, honey. I'm patient. Let's see.
why don't you just do the at sign?
I did. Funny. I
Well, you
did.
know what, Alex, try with only all together one word with the at. Just put it all together.
It is all together though.
All right, then separate it. Oh, I don't know.
See, at SKY dash.
Is it
DRONE.
DAS? Wait, did you put a dash or did you spell out dash?
He put it down.
Dash.
You have to spell out dash.
Really? Really?
Dun, 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 dun.
Miss Sage.
Funny, that would have helped if you would have watched while I was typing
I
all
can't
this
see
time.
anything. It's so tiny.
Okay, I think we might have found it.
I'm on the app. I'm on the app, and
Okay, we found it. All right, bye, Juanita. All right, bye. No, I'm kidding.
See you later. Have a good night.
No, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Let's go.
Yes, bye. There it is. My goodness, it sounds like a horror.
I'm trying to see the vehicles because this right here, the Fox. There was a guy in the Fox truck. He was always there. I think that's.
Oh,
him.
this was the night. This was when you guys were all.
Whoever lives right here, fuck you. Remember, he was peeling out right there. It was
He means no harm.
yeah, fuck that guy. Oh, look, there's the motorhome we saw. Whose house is this? I wonder.
That's the house that you said you saw and said, what was that? And that looked horrible. That's that house.
Yeah,
That's the back
right. And they're building it. Like, in other words, that was an older picture. This is more recent. And there's the little It's moved over. They got a little boat now.
Look at how empty the pool is. Look at the. Oh no, the pool's not empty. It looked
How do
empty
you-
right now. It's not empty now.
I can't even tell if it's water.
Oh, that RV is right behind by the pool.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what we saw a minute ago. And that's what I'm saying. When that house right there, it was almost demolished on the other picture where this is more recent. It
Really?
looks like they started building it. Yeah.
Yep.
So look at that little casita right there too.
Mm-hmm.
A
Uh-huh.
lot of weird people going on, right? The weird things.
And what does that white van out there say? FedEx? I think I saw FedEx on it.
Where?
On the street.
Let me see.
Boy, that drone is. They're gonna be like 911. They're watching. They're watching
Oh my
Andy's phone
God,
right now with the
how are we
phone.
supposed to
Go
heal?
get him. Get him. I can't.
Look at all
heal
this
it.
land they have right here
Phone
too.
out of there.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Easy
Yeah.
to dig down into the ground and do something, as you setting something up for later.
Easily, yeah.
I wonder if that.
Oh, that's a nice angle.
I wonder if that RV is still there. If not, we might know where A&T are at. They
Right?
took off in the RV. Yeah.
That property is very close to them too, right there. Like they gotta know who lives there.
But see, at the beginning,
If Tommaso was there, we would have seen his head by now. The what?
at the beginning, it looked like when the drone is viewing the house from the front, right there. When he's that pool looks empty.
It did look empty.
Yeah. Was
And
it
then I'm
on
just
this or was
wondering if
it
it's
on
blue
Google
paint
Earth?
and not water, because that's awfully blue, really, for a pool to be that. I think it's just paint we're seeing, not water.
But didn't they just, I don't know. Well, that's been there.
Kind of a good view.
Look, they were just chilling in front of Tommaso's house. He didn't say nothing. See 4 people standing right there?
Yep. And they had
One
the
is from
private
the
security
drone.
they had the private security at the driveway.
I guess we didn't need to hear this fucking sound.
Yeah,
We didn't need the music.
the sound
What is that
scared.
vehicle? Look at that SUV.
I can't heal with that sound.
Yeah, look at the SUV. Is that a van parked at the end of their driveway? Tommaso's driveway?
Right.
What is that?
That was security. You remember they had security? Because they were so scared. Your guys was approaching on them. You was attacking them, so the lies.
See, right there, the pool looks at. Oh, I'm looking at something.
They're never
else.
ending, aren't they, Reiko?
Yes, honey. Yes.
Oh, give us a new angle. What are you doing? Let me see. Give us a good angle.
Oh,
Same shit. Made me dizzy.
I'm still not convinced that Miss Nancy didn't call APS on herself.
Mm-hmm.
I
No.
really kind of feel like she called for some help because I think A&T were trying to force her into things she didn't want to do. And just in my mind, from what we know of Nancy, like maybe she didn't want to bother Savannah or Cameron with that information and call them. Perhaps maybe she just called Adult Protective Services first and they just didn't get to her in time.
Mm.
Yeah,
You're
very,
right.
very possible.
Can I say something? Because really, you're so right on that one. But I'm still not convinced at all did she ever make it home.
Me either.
And that blood, everything just seems staged. Everything seems like.
What makes you think she even went?
can I point something out?
Yeah.
Well, we should be writing a lot of tickets.
Like, do you see how dried up? Like you're watching Nancy's house now, right? You're watching
Right.
the video for Nancy's, the drone.
Right.
Okay, Look around and see how dried up everything is, okay? Why is her grass so dark green?
Whose?
Like it almost got
That's
planted.
AstroTurf. It's probably AstroTurf.
No,
Maybe.
because
it's really-
later on, when Marcus
Oh,
lined
it's
the drone,
sod. You're right. It was sod.
there's all this dead spots around the grass,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
especially one going towards the pool that almost
Yeah.
has the silhouette of a body.
Mm. Can I say something? And I was gonna share with you in private. Alex, did you get my other email that I sent you, brother?
Remind me.
Did you
About?
get my other email? I sent you a second email.
But about. Let me see.
You're
Remind
just gonna have to read it. A case that why I got into justice for victims, because I had a victim myself that I was very close with, and it was high profile in New York. So when you get a chance, just read it. But you are so right, because my thing is, if you look at those flower boxes, you can put something in those without anybody
Agreed.
noticing anything. And if you look at the flower box that's by that door, that blue door that Nancy is standing at, I
Mhm.
noticed a stain there.
That there's a what there?
A stain, a water stain. There's like a leak stain, you know, at that long flower box. I'm going to send you the picture. What I'll do, I got over like 200 pictures because I'm doing my own research and studying
Nice.
everything myself. And I have
Nice.
pictures to send you and send you as well, but I'm going to send you that because notice that the sprinkler system and the hose was brought out to the lawn straight out. And that was the night when the next night when she was found missing.
Right.
Okay. And then I noticed that there's a stain along that wall where the stones are on the
Right.
side of her house by that door that's by the garage. And it's that flower box right there. You know, and she has flower box throughout her backyard.
Right. A lot of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they are about the size of a coffin. I mean, they look long and rectangular.
So, Alex, that
Yeah.
video you're about to look at, which was filmed February 19th, has the tripod on the roof.
It does, huh?
Yes.
Is this one we're looking at? The one we're watching right
Yes,
now, right?
we're looking at the same thing, correct.
Yeah, yeah.
I blew it up and I could see the tripod
I
right.
saw it in another picture too. Ooh, let's look at the house.
So how could they have not gotten the
True.
films? But when the FBI went up there, that's not the camera they found. They
Right.
found that was close by to the edge of the roof.
Oh, you're right. It was up close.
Yeah, but they
The
didn't
tripod
find
is
this
going in the
tripod.
middle.
There
Isn't
was
the
no
tripod
tripod
one in the
when
middle?
the FBI. Yeah, when the FBI went up there was no tripod. So who took off the tripod or put it back on February 19th?
Right.
Or is that when they installed it? Maybe when they went up to pretending to take, because remember I said, why do they take cameras? Like the film's not
Oh.
inside that camera. Why are they removing the camera?
Maybe they were installing while
But
they were.
maybe they were installing this
dismantling.
tripod and making it look like they were taking down a camera.
That's a good picture. I see the casita and everything right here.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, they were really looking for something here on the right side.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go back there, that's where those flower boxes are that Rika is talking about.
Right. So this pool thing, I know I've seen it before, but her pool and this little yard are separated with a fence. It's weird.
Yeah, with a stone wall. But then she has a gate that goes through it though. That
And
you
then
can
that-
walk through.
And this is just a lawn right here?
Yeah. I have
Beautiful.
good pictures of the lawn in the backyard. I'll send you all of that, Alex.
Oh, you're
And then the
awesome.
flower box where I took and I'll work on that when I'm working on some other cases. I'll send you that. Because I have over 200 pictures that I took of this whole
Rick, would you have a
craziness
page too?
of crime.
And
have
if
your
you look at this,
You have your own page, your own true crime page?
No, I just do work behind the scenes, and me being up here, I don't go to people's chat. Matter of fact, I support everybody in the bushes. That's what I do. But my thing was when Tucson was upset, I wanted to come and support him. And when I saw what happened to your guys, I said, you know what? You can't be behind the scenes. You got to get involved and help any way you can. And I was sick. I was tired. I had a headache. I was up 3 days working on another case. I kind of sent you something on that. Yeah, so I'm here for moral support, friendship, shouting out, sending love, positivity, and then doing my part in secret, what I'm doing on the
That's
side
awesome.
for your guys.
And you're always welcome here. So
You're an amazing human.
Thank
Alex,
you.
back to the drone. Take a look at the house that was trying to rip off my my placard. Go slide over there and see how close this little shed is to her bedroom.
Okay, well, I
And
can't,
that belongs to the other house.
but I can't slide over.
Oh, let me give you the at 41 minutes.
Oh, 41 minutes. 41 seconds?
I'm seconds, I'm sorry. 41
Oh,
seconds.
you're good. You're good.
Yeah, and I also have pictures of her side too, because there's something strange over by her bedroom. She has 3 windows on that side, right there going in the back. And then there's some type of shed that when Pima County first came to the house to do their bull crap or, investigating, there's a type of something that's built like into the ground on the side there, and they was looking at it. I'm gonna send you that too, Alex, as well. It's between the pool and her side of that on the side right there what Anita is telling you to look at.
Yeah. Juanita, this is the house. You see it on the screen, right?
Right, correct. You see that little white there, you
This
got
right
your
here?
pointer on it. And that's where the hose was going to from Nancy's house.
Oh, interesting. What is that white thing though? Is it cover or what is that?
It's like a little casita, like a shed or a storage room.
Right. A shed. I saw that too.
Juanita, did you say Nancy's hose was going to that spot?
Yes. Nancy had a green garden hose going from her house to that little shed right there.
Interesting.
I'm trying to see if I can make out the hose on this picture, but it's still too far up. Oops.
You know what I'm going to do for you guys? Because I got some other cases I got to work on. Alex, I'm going to email you right now some of those pictures that I do have of Nancy's house and on that side. And I'll send you those since you guys are looking at these here, and you just can pull them up, okay?
Sure. You're awesome.
Okay. I love you, Juanita. Love you, Alex. Love you, Bambi. I don't see her name.
It's so nice to see you. Thank you for all your help.
Oh, Tina, we got Ashley and Andrew. Go speak it to.
Ashley, Tina, love you, Tina. It was so great. Love you, chat.
Love you
guys.
too.
And keep the faith, keep the hope, and keep on fighting. And don't let up. Light that fire, because justice is coming to Tucson.
That's right.
Yeah, I like that.
Have a good day, Rika, at work.
Yes, and another thing, justice for Nancy Guthrie and justice for all victims. Love you guys. I'm going to send you that right now. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm going to send you that right now, Alex.
Have a beautiful
day, everybody.
I love you.
Alex, I think I'm going to jump off too. I have an hour and a half ride I have to go do to an appointment. So I'm going to jump off of here also. But thank you for having me today. And Anita, I love you just as much as I love Alex. You guys are great.
Thank you.
All right. You guys have a great day.
Last week, let's hope we get some news this week, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you.
All right. God bless. Thank you for coming, Tina.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take off here in like 5 minutes because
Sounds
this lady, this lady Juanita, someone's supposed to talk to me tomorrow morning, and so I gotta get some sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
do a
look,
power
I'm
nap
on-
too and get ready to
I'm on
go.
Google Earth right here. Look, Juanita, I was trying to see if I could see the little. Let me see.
The road?
No, the house, the Karen house.
Oh, okay.
The placard. It's doing like a 3D. They got all kinds of little houses around their house.
Yeah.
But you see it, it's kind of hard.
Surprised how close they all were to her house. Look at how
Mhm.
close that shed looks. What is that?
What is that? It is weird. Is that what you're talking about, right? That's where the hose was going. Unless they're growing weed
It
there.
looks
Well,
a lot
I
closer.
haven't done that.
I don't think, is that it? Yeah.
This right here, right?
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
very. Let's,
Even a path from Nancy's house to it.
yeah, it's just like a
From her,
open.
from her bedroom side, there's a path going right to it.
Interesting.
And that's a rental house.
This which one? Yeah, I know. Well, we know the owners, remember? And then Piper
Right.
Sledge, the Piper Sledge or something. What was it? Sledge or Piper or something was living there or something.
I won't even attempt to say it right now.
Oh, I see the juice might be coming in, but it says devices. Oh,
Is that a person standing? No. Must
Hey,
be.
what's up,
like-
man? Can you guys hear me?
Oh,
juice,
there's
yeah.
Hey, what's happening, man?
Hi,
I want to
dude.
stop by and say what's up, man.
You're
What's
awesome,
going on?
man.
Anita?
Are you done with your show?
No, I'm live right now. I
Oh,
He hasn't
good.
started.
been
Oh,
on for a little bit. Yeah, I haven't
that's
been
why I
on
started
for a
at
little bit.
12. Because
Yeah,
juice usually goes on like 2 or 3. Like,
Yeah, you started before me. I was trying to finish up something from work, so
So
I
you
started a
know
little late.
that spot where the septic tanks go, it's pretty even flat, like there's no rocks or anything on top of it. I'm still on the video from Nancy's house.
I pulled it. I don't know what
It's
you're.
pretty interesting, actually.
How you feeling today, Juice?
I'm feeling all right. Not too
That's
bad.
what's up.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. I woke up a little angry when I saw that Sheriff Daniels little radio station interview, but
They just rage baited us, you know what I'm saying? Fuckers. But yeah, I played it earlier. What an idiot.
I couldn't
man.
believe it, bro. I could not believe it.
And then the dude's giggling along. Like, get the hell out of here, man.
Yeah.
And now I'm urinating and now I'm defecating in the neighborhood. Juice.
Right. Right. He has confirmed it. He's just
Just right. Yeah, just saying it like it's a matter
Yeah.
of fact. Like, come on, man. You're in charge of 1.2 million people. You're not gonna even read a police report or
and
what
then
the officer said.
and then they're speaking for all the neighbors. They're speaking for all the neighbors. It's a couple neighbors that have
Good point.
complained.
He said that every time. He goes, well, you know, they've been through it like they have better rights than we do because what they pay more taxes because they live in a nice neighborhood. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it made me super mad.
Yeah, I'm with you.
There's something else I was gonna bring to you guys' attention too.
You
What's
think
up,
about it.
Ghost? By the way, what's up, Ashley?
Yo,
I couldn't remember what I was gonna say right now. It'll come back around.
Yeah, it'll come back around.
Did you guys figure out what that if that was a camera on the top of the roof? I heard a lady talking about that earlier. I was listening in.
Well, when he said something like on February 19th, that thing was there. Remember, I was like, I don't remember seeing it. So she found it in. Where did we see? Where did you see it, Juanita? Did Juanita fall asleep on us?
I think she's muted.
Juanita. Yeah, but I think.
Oh, I had the mute on. Sorry. I saw it on at the Sky Dash drone video.
Oh, on that one that we just saw.
Mhm.
Yes.
I didn't see it. Oh, okay. Sky. Have you looked up Sky Drone? Don't listen to Juanita.
Yeah.
If you're trying to look it up.
Juice, look up at Sky Dash drone, all one word, right?
Mhm.
And they're gonna have a drone of Annie's house and a drone of Nancy's house. They also got a pretty good view of the Gem Show guys area.
Yeah. I
Dang.
told him to get
So just Google that Sky Dash drone.
No, just go to YouTube and put.
Oh yeah,
Alex-
YouTube, Sky Dash Drone. And
Yeah,
then you'll
listen
see
to
it. There's
Alex.
two
He knows
videos.
exactly where it is. He knows
Remember-
exactly how to look for it.
Yeah. At and then Sky spell dash. Yeah, no, Juanita did that to me for 10 minutes, Juice. She said dash, Sky dash drone, Sky dash drone. So typing it in.
No, you typed at sky and then you put a dash and then you put a drone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's of course.
I put it back because he's
But I mean, the thing on the roof is like there's like a tripod there.
right. She said that. She said you could see it there. I didn't see it there.
I see it.
Yeah, I see it.
I see it. That's
Yeah,
all
what else? Show the picture because I don't see the tripod. I was right there.
That's
You
right
have
in the
po-
same place.
You have point. Well, I don't think you were pointing at something else, and I thought you were talking about the tripod looking thing, but I know 857 was pointing it out when the day I got arrested. And he was like, "What is
Yep.
that?" The dude got on the roof for like 30 minutes. He said,
Right, right.
and he was messing with that, I guess, but I never could figure it out.
Hmm. Yeah, that is nice. So how was your weekend, man? Have a good weekend. So good.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was a good weekend. Got the girls' hair done this weekend, so it's a good weekend.
Nice. Yeah, my daughter Michaela, she passed her nursing test. So
Nice.
yeah.
One of your daughters is a doctor, right? I think I saw that on your Facebook, man. That's a blessing, bro. Man,
And
kudos to you.
Kayla, she's a nurse. Yeah, I'm blessed. First doctor in our family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that.
That's so awesome. We're
Yeah,
gonna get a doctor in the family.
That's one of a kind, man. That's
Yeah, it skips generations for me.
So no
My parents-
basketball games for you this weekend? You said one of your daughters plays basketball?
Oh, my daughter. Oh, she didn't have any this weekend.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. My youngest, yeah, Zendaya.
Right,
For summer, they
right.
haven't played. The other day, we went to 2 softball games, and then we went inside the gym. She had to go change and then played a game of basketball. But I love it because it's keeping her busy, you know.
Yeah.
Enough
So-
other stuff.
So I just remembered, I don't know if you guys got that thing from Lauren. Lauren sent me some paper saying something about the let me pull it up real quick.
The PIO said.
Yeah, exactly. What is that recent? Did you guys figure that out? I know DGL was trying to figure out if it was.
You have a
Sounds
copy
like
of
it. Yeah, I got a copy of it.
Share it, and I could present it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I'll throw it up there.
I didn't save it, but I was like, dude, really, it's just the same shit we've been had, right?
There it
Is
is
that
right
it?
there.
No, I didn't. That's it.
I put it up there. You got it?
Who sent me that? I don't know.
That's a little bit of sauce for you.
Let me make
That's
Just
sure.
an extra little bit of sauce.
Let me make sure.
Look
I
at where
send you
that
the right
car
thing.
is. Look at where that
Hold
copper
on.
car is. It's a
Hold on, let me-
Circle K, isn't it?
Let me look again. Hold on.
It's a Circle K.
Let me redo that.
All right. Hold on, Ashley. The Juice wants to show me something. But that did look interesting. Did you share
I'm
it? Or not?
afraid I don't know where this.
Yeah,
came
no, I think I shared the right thing.
I'm afraid I don't know where
Is
you.
Is it on there?
Is.
She sent it to me. I don't know if it's true or not, so I figured I'd ask you
No,
guys to share with
oh,
y'all.
so,
and see
so
what y'all think.
DTL. Yeah, Jacob called today.
She said that he was working on it.
Who?
Where
He
did
was just working on trying to see if it was
No,
real?
that's what that was from the. In other words, all that thing it said was the same shit had happened when the ordinance started.
so it wasn't
Media
even
There, all these other everything but me and Juice.
yeah,
You and Juanita and 857, everybody but us.
Yeah.
terrible.
But it says it on the QR code.
Right. Everything that's on the QR code is what they showed. So really, they made this public statement, but it's just the same shit.
Yeah.
So it's almost like selective arrestments, I guess. I don't know. But it just says media can still be there. Really?
Right. And then it said,
Wow.
yes, Alex and Juice are not media.
Sober so-called. Well, the so-called, that's what the so-called sheriff said. That's all I'm saying.
I don't even know if he told the truth one time on that.
Oh, man, that's nuts.
First
And
of all,
then-
we're not supposed to be talking about the streamers anymore.
Remember? And this was Friday.
Not only that, he didn't say one thing about Nancy, about
Thank
the
you.
case,
Oh,
nothing.
thank you.
Why do you think
We're
that?
all trying to keep track.
Hey,
Okay.
Alex, can I read something real fast to you?
You sure can.
It says, we recently moved to Arizona and noticed while looking at Google Earth maps that many houses have a series of round something on the roof. Round something on the roof. At first, we thought it was a type of solar we didn't know about. Then we noticed many of these houses have solar panels. Has jokingly said that they are not hot water or demand because the temperature there is unreal. So yes, that is a common thing in Arizona. Those tires, those
Are
tires.
those things that spin when the wind hits them?
Yeah, they are. They push the hot air out.
Right, but that many of them? 10?
Yeah, that's how they cool the house.
Hey, so Juice, Ashley, you'd be bringing some tea up in here. Look, that's why I got all excited. Now I could explain it to us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the thing. I can't yet because of
It's okay. It's okay. Hey,
can't yet. It's a bit. There's a lot more.
but we respect your honesty because, in other words, you could be like, "No, I know what this is." No,
Yeah. No, I don't know what it is yet, but it ain't nothing. I know that.
Wow.
And then what are the dots? Circle K, huh?
Yeah.
You know that
So wait, what is it we're looking at?
So that's the 11th of January when everything was happening at Annie and Tomatoes.
Well, Juice,
And-
he has some. He has this. I think we pulled it up. Oh, no, is this it? He has all kinds of these maps where it shows like the IP. I don't know. We don't even know what we're looking at, Juice. So anyway, this is Tommaso's neighborhood.
Something's being documented.
Say it again.
Something's being documented.
Yeah, I know. That's what's the cool part. And then the one I wanted to tell you guys is the detective. Remember the one who arrested me, Perez, her and another detective. When we met over here with Tommaso's, and showed him the anomaly, whatever. And then on our way back, the detective Perez said, "If you don't mind, we need to stop at the Circle K." She's asking me for permission. I'm like, give a shit. So anyway, she went in there to get footage that night from Circle K.
But none of those cameras are facing like the road. I went and checked that Circle K.
I know.
They're not really. I don't
What's
know.
on the left is too little, Ashley. What is it saying over here? I gotta put on my readers. That's just little.
On the left.
No.
No, I was just trying to say, what are those? PCSD vehicles?
Yeah, Pima County Sheriff.
So they were at Tommaso's
Yeah, they're
house?
they're at Circle K.
Oh, but not at, okay. Well,
Are you saying those vehicles were there on January 11th?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it does say January 11th. I don't know.
Roller Coaster Road is right there.
Yeah, it's like this.
Yeah, it's right behind them, Alex. Roller Coaster Road goes behind them.
Remember we're
By the
talking about
wash?
the house with
You
the-
know
with
that
the
wash
trailer?
you watched? Alex, you know that wash you were in?
Yeah.
Behind their house? That's Roller Coaster Road.
Oh.
Then you got two different type of law enforcement that work in that area. It's also highway patrol because it's a highway. So you'll see. I'm surprised they didn't go over there. I wonder if they even went over to Annie and Tommaso's. Not that it matters, but
Right. So they have highway patrol out here, or is it like state police?
No, highway patrol is one of the ones that don't really have a jurisdiction, from what I could see. I mean, they can even be on regular
California
streets.
I
Yeah.
didn't even have those here.
Yeah, I've seen state troopers just sitting on, regular streets and in sheriff, areas like Campbell and River or Campbell and Roger.
Right.
I used to live right there. That's the only reason why I know. But I mean, state troopers can pretty much travel anywhere.
Do you guys remember when they went to collect that the sheriff's deputy came out to collect one of the backpacks that were found when Alex did that community search? Remember how they found the backpack
I do remember them finding it.
on River Road? And then and eventually they waited until the deputy came over, and I think she brought a lunch bag. She tried to put the backpack in a lunch bag, and it didn't fit. You can see right away. Right, so then she takes out another bag from another store that she had, and that doesn't fit. And then she goes ahead and does another. But in the meantime, a police officer, a TPD officer, pulls up, and they got so defensive with him. They were like, "What are you doing here? What did you get a call? Were you dispatched out here?" And he goes, "No, I live here." It was so funny. They were so triggered by seeing TPD pull up. Like, it was so weird. I've never seen anybody behave that way about another entity or another police department.
Yeah. Hey, Ashley, I think you might have reached your daily limit.
Yeah.
Says it on there. I'm just saying.
That's been the annoying thing. You can only do so many searches a day.
You have to pay. You have to pay something.
Well, you can't even pay. I tried to pay. Like, there's nowhere to pay on that place.
You just don't get so many.
Yeah.
No, we like all your findings. I know you're working on some shit. So I love it. We lost the Jews. The Jews.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
No, I was just gonna say something to somebody in chat, so I didn't want to say it. While I'm on the. You're good. I didn't know I could do like because you can't. They interfere with each other because I'm using OBS.
You like that one better than StreamYard or no?
Yeah, because I could do a little bit more. But
what are the options?
Well, I've always used OBS. I mean, it's pretty much.
Gaming is that why? Because you knew it because of the gaming and stuff.
Well, it's pretty much the same like StreamYards. I don't know. It's
easier to navigate.
OBS is a lot more
for me,
flexible.
Yeah. User friendly.
OBS is more complicated, but yet it has a lot more features, and it's a lot more flexible because it does allow you to spread out to every other application.
Yeah.
Well, this one lets me go to. I could do a two.
OBS. It takes time to learn OBS. That's for sure.
Yeah, it does.
Like you said, it's not as user friendly, but once you learn it, it's cool. That's all Photoshop.
Fantastic. I think it's the best tool of them all.
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, StreamYards is like good for what we're doing right now. I would use it for that for sure.
And OBS is probably around.
I'm assuming like Ashley is not in the US, so I think it's good for that too. You can't really. I think it's people from other countries can't call the phone number, or they have to pay
on StreamYard.
Well, I just mean like, because I'll take calls, you know.
Right.
I don't know if you noticed, but normally you won't get people calling from a different country because I think they'll have to pay to call. I mean, that's what I've been told. I don't know.
That's what I like about the StreamYard, because at least people could come from other countries.
Yeah. So it has its perks, though, for sure. But you would like it, though. I think you'd like OBS. It's just a little bit more.
Once I learned it. That's how it was with Photoshop. Once I was a pain in the ass. But once you learn the tools, you're like, on the tools, and you're like, okay, I get it now.
Yeah. And then like the transitions, I could get pretty fancy if I wanted to. I used to have pretty nice transitions, like when I transferred when I transitioned from one screen to the other screen.
Right. That's tight.
Like say you're whatever you're looking at right now, you're not showing it yet, but then you transition it over so everybody can see it. Yeah, you can make it like, you could do a lot with it. You could, make your logo light up or something crazy. I don't know. You could do a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into it.
I'll show you one of these days.
You could do a backdrop from anywhere like you want. Even like, let's say if you weren't so what you could do is turn OBS at home, and then you can go out remotely and be able to transmit remotely through the same program that you open up,
Yeah.
and you can do any backdrop with it remotely, which is really incredible. Which is pretty awesome.
Dang, how do you know all this, Juanita?
For real.
You sure you don't stream?
Yeah, I do. I stream when y'all are asleep, but you guys won't go to sleep, so I haven't been streaming. And now I can't heal.
Yeah, just don't be streaming in the Catalina foothill streets. Any of those, don't be streaming out there.
So so you don't, the citation that you had is done data now, or I know you still got to go to court.
No, I think it's what I understand is that it may be moving to a misdemeanor.
They're trying to change her to give her a public nuisance now.
Wow.
They're making it up as they go. They're just seeing how they're playing it by ear, seeing what the.
They're seeing, they're trying to see what they're going to get away with.
That makes me question whether or not ours is going to get dropped.
Right.
No, you're still on. It's still on there.
We just have to, like, the people I hold in the highest regards are like, stay on course. That's all we got to do.
Just download that picture and put it in your wallet and slam it on Nanos's desk, isn't it?
Like, just put it right there on his desk.
Put it right there. Why?
There you go.
You notice how he told us to go to the radio station or to the police station. They'll give us water.
Just like they have before. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Oh my God, he was such a good host. He was such a lovely host.
He was such a good host. Oh, nowhere to pee.
Pizza, an upside down pizza.
Oh man.
Nowhere to pee anywhere in the fucking vicinity. Period.
No.
Now they're working on the road.
He forgot to leave us the key to the bathroom.
He wants to kill. He probably wants to set us up, kill us over there.
Yeah, he puts us right in front of the SWAT vehicle. Right.
That's terrible, man.
Just line them all up right there. Line them all up.
He'll wait till I'm in my pee tent and run me over or something.
Oh my! That pee tent is so heavy, you guys. You guys don't realize it. I tried to close it and it knocked me right into the car. Remember, Alex? It blew up on me and it knocked me right into the car. I was like, okay.
I don't remember. Seriously?
You don't remember that? And then you were looking for me, like, where'd she go? And you said the pee tent took over her.
Oh.
Remember, we were trying to be full. Yeah. I was trying to help you. So I said, here, Alex, let me show you how. I was all like tough. And then I grabbed it. It was so heavy. I couldn't even hold it with both hands. And then I put it on the floor and I put my foot on it and I try to, work one around it. And then that thing popped on me and knocked me to the car and then covered me up. And you were like, where did she go? And JLR was dying laughing.
That was on their property. We probably should sue them.
Yeah, we should sue them.
Right there.
Because the P tent didn't want anything to do with that property. So did that damages. Insane. That radio show thing was like the most insane thing I've heard.
I want to play it one more time.
So, and I believe that's AM radio, if I'm not mistaken. Is that AM radio?
Juice? Yeah, that's what somebody was saying in the chat, that it was yeah.
AM?
That's what I heard. I don't know for sure. I've never heard of that guy.
So the only audience he has left is AM radio now?
I think he definitely got paid to go on that radio station. That's for sure.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm just guessing, but
who listens to AM radio?
Old people. The people in the County Hills. Hi, did you? What's up, brother?
Uh-oh. We got in here. How you doing? I can't see the name.
Rivka Omega.
Rivka?
Yeah, Rivka Omega.
Hey, welcome. How you doing?
Yeah. I had spoken to you when this all first went down, and you guys. Yeah. Just want to say blessings. Alex, I sent you about 12 good pictures up close where you can see the backyard, the side of Nancy Gutherie's house and her bedroom, because she has 3 windows on the side going towards her side. And it says pictures, and it says Nancy Gutherie's home. And I just sent it to you in Gmail.
Okay.
So I just wanted to make sure you got it. So,
Yeah.
because if not, I can resend it. That's all.
Yeah. Did you send it to the Alexander one?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Send it to.
No. I sent it to the other one, the low L.
Never Lowdown?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It didn't come yet. I'm looking at the spam. Never of Lowdown at Gmail.
Yeah, I did it. And it should say Rivka on
Yeah,
it.
I'm looking right now.
I just sent it just now.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so there's a lot of pictures there, and you guys can analyze, and I'm quite sure your great chat will see a lot. And you'll see the backyard as well, when Juanita said about the spots, dry spots. Blessings to all you guys. Love you, and blessings, and keep your head up, because you know what? Corruption and evil never wins. Everything.
Much love. Thanks for stopping
Thank
by.
you.
Thank you, guys.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Yeah, she's sweet. She's our behind the scenes. She's like, yeah, I'm sure you heard, because she comes in all the time, but she's like, I don't want to have my own page and none. I'm just behind the scenes helping do shit.
Yeah.
So it's awesome, man.
I knew that voice was familiar from somewhere.
How come it's not in my thing though? Because I'm on my emails. I don't say it. Sorry. Here, let me just play this one more time. Well, we got Juice here. I know.
What? Other than this is an ongoing investigation. I know, we know that, but
I could refer you to the FBI. I can't tell you much more on that because it would be inappropriate. It is ongoing.
But it's safe to say there's a whole lot of nonsense floating around about this entire situation. A lot of people looking for attention, even if they're not actually trying to exploit it for money. They're trying to get something out of it, right?
You know, it is a shame that these type of events occur. People have great interest, and that's good because it helps us. But then it really gets abused. People who claim for the sake of media and the family, they get out and disturb, in this case, an entire neighborhood. And, you know, I know that there's got to be some balance there particularly when it comes to the media, because the media helps us. They do every day in terms of, hey, you know something, please let us know, and we'll get the word out.
Yeah.
But sometimes you get people who claim to be media. I'll let you guys decide that. Maybe they're not a member of your Lion team. I don't know. But, we have to be fair to everybody.
We're talking about these so-called content creators, YouTubers.
Correct.
3 of them were arrested on misdemeanor charges.
One was given a misdemeanor citation, and 2 were physically booked.
And the reason they were arrested, there was direct contact from the neighborhood saying, we need your help.
You know, Bill, absolutely. This has been going on. We went from, I don't know what you have here locally, maybe a dozen media outlets, to in overnight, 406 were here. And I have to balance their need to be able to report a very significant event. But even if it's not significant, they have that right. But we also have to balance that right with the rights of others. And once you're right, whatever that right is, oversteps the bounds of somebody else and their rights to exist or live peacefully, then we have to take some action. In this case, we tried to be
overstep what?
Yeah.
Life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. But for certain people.
He's confused between rights and feelings. Those are feelings. Those are not rights. Those are feelings they're having.
100%.
The others are rights. What you guys have are rights to be there. How can you confuse those two? How can this person be so ignorant?
But he's saying we do have our rights, but not when they're impeding other people's rights. What are you talking about?
But they're not other people's rights. The other people's feelings.
Disturbing. Exactly.
Nobody took anybody's rights away. Everybody still had the right to come over and insult the hell out of you guys, to come over and throw rocks and bullshit on there. those, you know, those are the rights of them to do whatever they wanted to say, whatever they wanted to do, walk around their neighborhood freely. Nobody impeached those rights.
Hey, and you know what? And they won by getting us arrested. You know what I mean? Like, in other words, their voice was that loud that this motherfucker, this dumb.
Their feelings were so strong that this guy felt that he could trump the law over feelings.
Exactly. And still doesn't realize how stupid he looks, really. Hey, Juice, we've been saying it all night. I'm like, well, Juanita always tells me, what do you always say, Juanita? Was
what show do you have?
No. So don't interrupt the motherfucking
Oh
up.
yeah, I said don't interrupt your enemy when he's making a mistake.
It gets more unbelievable every day. People are like, really? Let me finish.
I like it. The interview room, how they're waking us up to that DA and that chief.
Yes.
We already knew about the chief, though. We already pretty much knew most of the chiefs.
But I didn't know that one guy was in charge of the whole Nancy Guthrie investigation, the one who changed his fucking name.
Yeah, I didn't know either. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
And he might come back tomorrow with a different name, and then we're not going to find him again for a little while. Maybe he'll have an extra stripe.
Yeah. Tell him, not us in his damn stripes.
First put up deputies parked at this house to keep people away. Then it went to, okay, too many cars are parked here and the neighbors couldn't get by. So we put up no parking signs, temporary signs. And then it got to a point where, okay, this really isn't generating much use for media. And 90%, if not more, of the real media, I say real media, the national, local media outlets, that they were very respectful, not just to our department, but to the neighborhood, the community. They left. Mm-hmm. They still report. You still see it. TMZ reports today. Mm-hmm. Others report, and that's fine. But we had 2 or 3 that, for whatever reason, thought that they should remain. And it got to be a nuisance.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Beep. Why did he say TMC?
Mm-hmm. Because I didn't think they were there, but I think someone said earlier that they were there. But,
he said they still report like now, and then you still see one like TMC.
No, I think he meant before they were here.
No, I think he means after. He's talking about what he's done after the signs he put up. He says,
he's talking about
you need to come back and listen to that careful.
Yeah, run that back.
Local media outlets, parking signs, temporary signs. And then it got to a point where, okay, this really isn't generating much use for media. And 90%, if not more, of the...
He said TMZ, they could still do it from home, is what he said.
Real media, I say real media, the national, local media outlets, that they were very respectful, not just to our department, but to the neighborhood, the community. They left. Mm-hmm. They still report. You still see it. TMZ reports today. Mm-hmm. Others report, and that's fine. But we had 2 or 3.
They still report today. Yes, you see.
From home. But what he's saying is they're not reporting from Nancy's house.
I understand that, but he focused on TMC is what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, definitely. Why?
Connection he just made for us here.
Is he the one sending the fake ransom?
Is he the one sending them the little notes?
Good idea. Good thinking.
Interesting.
3 that, for whatever reason, thought that they...
For whatever reason. How about because the fucking lady's still missing, you dummy? How could he say that, dude? For whatever reason, they wanted to stick around. The fuck is wrong with you?
He should remain. And it got to be a nuisance to the community, that neighborhood. So much so that we're getting reports every day. If not, we went from a neighborhood that averaged 50 reports in a 6-month time to over 180, almost 200 in that same 6 months. So we have to kind of balance.
He's now talking about cyber criminals.
Correct.
That are trying to do swatting on you guys.
And we got away with it.
Still hasn't learned after what just happened to him with that swatting incident. That's why his reports went way up. because he started getting an influx from the cyber criminals that are swatting people, that are sending pizzas to everybody's house. That's what he's talking about, but he doesn't know the difference yet.
He doesn't. He's stupid.
I agree.
It's that, and we thought we'd take an approach of, hey, let's go and warn these people. You guys really should do this somewhere else. What you're reporting really isn't anything new or earth-shattering. If there's something new or earth-shattering, if we have something tomorrow, not just
he knows there's not going to be anything fucking earth-shattering. That's exactly what he's fucking such a dummy, man.
Them, the entire media outlets will know about it.
I want to hear what Dylan
But they
thinks.
need to move
Dylan,
on.
what do you think
Well,
about?
I'll take issue with your word reporting there. They're not reporting anything.
Okay.
But
You know,
what about this
I would
First
be-
Amendment thing?
Well,
First
you know,
Amendment rights.
everybody has a First Amendment right. There's nothing that makes Bill, you or me special because we are journalists. The First Amendment, the right to report, the freedom of the press, freedom of speech, absolutely applies to everybody in the same way. There are certainly ethical considerations involved, and a lot of the folks who are standing somewhere all day long, live streaming all day.
Okay, there are certain ethical conditions when he's talking about the First Amendment. Well, guess what, dummy? That's what created the First Amendment, because people have problems with certain words that create ethical conditions. But the bottom line is that freedom of speech doesn't draw a line. It doesn't say stick with kind words.
Right. I agree. Just like with freedom of the press, that's to be able to look over the people that we pay to protect us, who have the power, who hold them, who have a gun and have a badge.
That DA scares me. That's something is just off about her.
After watching TIR tonight, she's off.
Yeah, she's hiding information too.
Yeah. And that's why I think she's going to keep pushing it, which is fine. I'll go to the box. So, Drew, a guy named Michael earlier was he's from Georgia. He was following a case. He was arrested for public nuisance while reporting a case. They kept his camera, all that shit. He fought it, went to the box, beat it, then sued, and now he said he's living well. Same six circumstances.
Wait, he came by
in Georgia.
He came by and talked to you?
Yeah, he was in the chat.
That was the guy I saw earlier. Yeah, I was watching.
Yeah, so like in other words, like it's just to show us, like, hey, just we stay on course. We're going to be just fine, you know.
Day inventing bizarre, delusional, conspiracist fantasies. And
was that you? I was doing the bizarre. I'm an extra. Doing the most.
Shit.
I'm telling you.
I'm like, who is this guy?
I know. They couldn't say anything nicer, huh? They had to go all out just to be like, call me out, fucking weirdo. Like, dude.
Day long, live streaming all day, inventing bizarre, delusional, conspiracist fantasies, and blaming people who are completely not connected at all, and saying they did it, inventing things about the family, claiming they are directly involved and responsible. That's just
beep, beep, beep.
Nuts.
We all got speculation like everybody else. We're not blaming anybody.
Yeah,
and he's
I am.
And he's delusional if he thinks you guys are there all day. Where has he seen everybody there all day?
For real.
I mean, I see maybe the most streams that I've ever seen have been 4 hours, maybe 5 hours.
Well, JLR was 12-hour in it, you know, but
Yeah,
you would
but
get
we're
there.
not talking about JLR anymore.
Yeah, you're right. Us, what, 4 hours, 5 hours?
But he's saying you're there all day, every day.
Yeah,
Is that delusional?
By far. By far.
He's the delusional man. He's believing all these lies already. Talking about the urinating and defecating like it was a fact. Man.
By the way, pertaining to nuisance, that's exactly what Sue Ellen did when it comes to that.
Exactly what Sue Ellen did. Good point.
Yeah, those feces.
That is a public nuisance. Bro.
That's a nuisance.
He actually created a biohazard
And a biohazard. You're right. All that.
He'd have been better wearing one of those cactuses on his freaking head, mate.
Yeah.
Definitely not being any form of journalist, but nonetheless, they have the right to do it. They also, should not be standing in someone's private property in their front yard to do it. They should not be doing their business in public because they are so dedicated to live streaming and trying to earn money off of this, which is what they're doing. They're exploiting the situation, which is, in my personal opinion, shameful. That's not being a journalist.
What the radio
That's being an
exploiter.
We're
Exploiting the situation.
That's all they do. Come on.
By what? Telling the truth?
Right?
That's
and he's
crazy.
talking about conspiracy. Look, there's no names that we haven't said that other people haven't said on all the major channels. So what the fuck are they talking about?
Man, that's
I definitely will never ever listen to the fuckmaster and whatever.
Exploitative, abusive weirdo.
And as much as I agree with Dylan, I have to take a different stance, and that is, look, we got to balance this. Try to approach it with some sense of reasonableness. Ask them to, hey, you guys could do this somewhere else in the privacy of your own home, for that matter. You could come to my station. I've told they were parked out there for quite parking. We'll get you water. We'll take care of you, but have some respect for the neighborhood.
Right,
and
get down
people
there.
too
Open
have their right.
invitation.
And so we asked them to leave. And like I say, 95% of them did. These last stragglers continue to come back.
Yeah,
so we
you can't arrest somebody for being a bizarre conspiracist weirdo, no matter what you think of them. That's not your function. They have a right to do that.
Right. But the reasonable approach here was ask them to leave, a warning, if you will.
Right.
The next time is a ticket.
Sure.
The third time, and I really strayed on this. I didn't want to have to book anybody. But it got to a point where, you cannot urinate, defecate in front of my neighborhood, your neighborhood. Dylan, you just can't do that.
Only at the bus stops. That's it.
And I had enough. And I said, I can't worry about all the naysayers.
Yeah.
I get a lot of people who contact me and are upset about this, that, or the other. But I also get a lot of, probably 2 to 1, if not 5 to 1, people who come up to me and say, hey, Sheriff, one of your deputies did this. I met somebody over here, they did that. You got a great team. You're doing a good job. I have to kind of really let that sink in. The fact that I have a good team, people who do good work every day. They're going to make mistakes. We all do. But those are, like I say, those are mistakes of the head, never of the heart.
I'm just curious, Dylan, before you jump in here, I'm just curious whether or not you think that your handling of the Guthrie case spurred a lot of this, let's get rid of the sheriff.
No, I think.
Do you think that might have been a factor?
No, I don't think that's a factor at all.
Okay.
I think the factor is you have one party, one person.
Who would that be? Who would that be? Talking about Dr. Hines? Or?
No, well, he joined in with this other party, but you have one group of people who were very consistent during the first run with for sheriff in 2016, who were consistent in 2020, who were consistent in 20. It's the same people, and it
consistent. He lost in 2016.
Hey, at least he asked a question that KVOA wouldn't probably even ask.
Which was
the fact that he's caused all this noise is how he kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, at least he asked something that.
Right.
But other than that, I mean, it seems like he's
off his rocker.
Trying not to make him mad by asking all the real questions.
It is that small group that, for whatever reason, they get on social media and they make a lot of noise, kind of like your content creators. They have a following and they just make all this noise.
All right, here's Dylan.
That's their right.
So your Corvette is waiting for you outside.
I can't believe he said that. I
cannot
cannot believe he said that.
All right, Sheriff. Thanks for coming by. We'll catch up with you down the road here.
Thank you all very much.
Thanks.
Oh my God.
Talking about his car and shit.
That really just irks me. He did that on purpose. He did that on purpose.
For sure. Yeah, that's
But
nuts.
I'm not gonna hold you too much longer, man. I'm about to get off of here, and
appreciate you coming in, man.
Nah, man. Thanks for inviting me, man. I'll see you. Sure, I'll see you next time.
You have a good week, and I'll talk to you tomorrow sometime.
Hey,
Man.
you too.
And I'll be watching you after. I'm about to get off here in a few minutes. I'll probably be watching you, brother.
Me too. Now I'm done, so man. I gotta work in 3 hours. So.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, this is how I do it.
You know,
All
over a bit, Juice.
But much love, Criminal Network, as well as Ashley. I'll see y'all later.
All right, man. All right, Ashley. Did we lose Juanita too?
I think so.
All right. Well, Ashley, me and you, I'm out of here, buddy.
All right, mate.
What do you call it? Thanks for coming in and hanging with me. I love all that stuff you had, man. Keep us posted.
Like
Love
I said,
that.
it's all the Queen Justine. So,
But yeah, but still, you and her keep doing that shit.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Whatever's happening. I appreciate you coming in, Ashley.
No worries.
You have a good week.
Yeah, you too. Take care.
Yep. All right, everybody. Out of here. Thanks for kicking it with me tonight. I am blessed. We're going to get some answers this week. I have a feeling we're going to get some answers for Nancy this week. So thanks for chilling with me tonight. Talk to you soon. I was going to redirect you to Juice, but I think he might be getting out of here. So I always thank you guys because I'm very grateful. So you guys have a good week and have a good night. Week. Good night.